Maybe we are at this point.
Oh, honestly.
Very weird.
This is the tower that you guys are currently in.
Named today's episode Darker Ascent, so smile.
Smile.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
I am.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Legendary Actions. I am your host Assidious, and previously you guys had ventured your way farther north towards the vampiric tower in the distance, now currently under the assumed control of Illithids. You know that there are still some remaining in the tower and that they are looking to steal the item currently held at its center. One that you would know allows the controlling of weather. As you guys had saved one of the vampire lords of this place, he has since used teleportation to bring you guys, invite you into his abode. As you guys are currently in their fanciful home, this well coutured interior space, nice red draperies, velvet chairs, the whole like classic Lugosi style, like Gothic manor interior. A fireplace crackles in the corner, and Ulysses has separated away from you guys to clean himself up and doff his armor. So you guys are currently allowed to roam as you see fit here in his estate. There's a large window off to one side and two doors exiting this. One towards his obvious room where he went to go get changed with one of his vampire spawn. And the other door, these large, like, ornate double doors. Aside from that, there's like some bookshelves, some cabinets, what looks to be a drinks island. And a kind of like seating area.
This could be a very dangerous game about to play. We know he's a bard, and he's a very old vampire. I'm gonna see what books he has set away. Like on those shelves.
Okay, give us an investigation.
Investigation? I love investigation. That's intelligence based. That means I've got a +0. 14 investigation. As I look through these books of an old bard.
As you are looking through a bunch of these, many of them are written in old language, like old common. So they're a little hard to kind of read, but there are some newer ones kind of mushed in here and there, as I'm just getting the little list up here. Here we go. Okay, so there is several books that stand out to you. One called The Canticles of the Crimson Twilight. Tales of the Velvet Court. Elegy of the Sun. Aria of the Undying, and Nocturne of the Silent Heart. Those are book titles that you can comprehend and stand out to you.
He's gonna look at Aria of the Undying.
As you kind of pull the book out, you would note that the books each actually have like a little bit of a thread connecting them to the bookshelf, so you can't like leave them.
Wander off.
Yeah. They look large enough where you'd be able to get them to the door or like the window. It's kind of like the length of the room. But as you kind of flick it open, you would see that it tells the tale of an ancient soul that was said to have been blessed by the Alpha and the Omega of death itself. A man who wandered the world and did 10,000 deeds. Their final deed being saving a god, who in turn granted them their greatest wish, was to finally die and be reunited with all of the people they've left in life.
Oh.
At the back, you would note that the writing is a musical score, but there is something off about it. Give us an intelligence check.
Oh, I love intelligence checks. I've got a +0. 17.
Well, you just passed it. You would note that this is actually what seems to be the setup for a spell. This spell seems to be essentially a sort of curse that you can put on others. This curse is Aria of the Undying. Essentially, if you curse someone, as long as they aren't removed cursed, when they die, they can roll a d20 during their death saving throws. On a 19 or 20, their soul remains bound to their body for 1 hour, longer than the usual time.
There's a spot where I can scribble this down into my own notes. I'm gonna.
Yeah, totally. So you just kind of prop the book on a table and you just sit and it's like...
I think I'd like to actually do some book delving as well, but Xavier would like to look for maybe a specific entry of some sort.
Okay, well, what are you looking for specifically?
Something that's in relation to the cursed object he has on.
Yes. Give us an investigation as you begin kind of scouring the books.
Alright, where's my natural one for today? Come get me up. I called a natural one. Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
I've done that twice now.
That's crazy.
Investigation, that's a good old fucking 9.
Okay, so as you are looking through these books, you would pluck one off of the shelf, just kind of like doing quick thumbing throughs. As you pick up this next book, you would feel like this brief shifting against your fingers, as you have been just kind of going pull, flip, set, pull, flip. You pull, and just as you flip the pages, you would see that the term of this is wrought in what looks to be stretched and desiccated human flesh. As I would like you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
No, what the fuck, man? Again with this shit. What is it?
Wisdom.
save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom's okay, thank God.
Again
with this fucking flesh tome shit, man. I had to do this once, but I have to do this again. Wisdom save, that is a...
Stop reading flesh tomes.
That's a
really
21.
that simple.
21?
21.
Not your interest. Slide it away.
I like the idea, like it's open up, it's like glowing, and you're like, nah.
It's all of like the flesh, the eyes open up, and you just
pokes an eye, puts it away.
Close.
You don't.
Yeah.
Too bad to-
It's not
bad
my
Sarah doesn't
first.
say
It's
that.
not my first time dealing with these.
Name my first rodeo.
Yawn, boring. That was so last season.
It's
Too bad
a
Sarah
play.
doesn't say that. Yeah.
I've seen
You know,
that
there would be-
play.
There would
the
be
movie,
fewer flesh tones in the world if people just started eating them.
the movie was better.
The movie
movie.
was better. That's wild to say.
The author isn't that good.
7-page preamble? I don't need to fucking deal with this.
So, what about you three? Anything you guys are doing, or are you just kind of waiting about?
There's a question I wanted to ask.
With the servants that are in this tower, are they also all mechanical?
Currently, the only ones you have seen are the two vampire spawn that you guys saved.
So they are.
Rambo-ass one that's already kind of like sat off near the big double doors, like sharpening their claws. And the other one that followed Ulysses off into their bedroom.
Okay. I'm gonna try and have a, if he'll let me, try and have a look at like the mechanic and see if there's anything interesting about like the way it's put in. If there's anything more I can glean from that,
Of course.
or like
yeah.
any way to like maybe reverse
he
that
is-
somehow.
He's completely fine with you, kind of checking them
Okay.
over and that. You can see he's obviously trying to keep his head in check as is.
Mm-hmm.
So give us a medicine check as you
Okay.
begin looking them over.
Okay. I have to get fucking better at throwing these things.
Because you not
Nat
only
20.
Nat,
Nice.
you have actually seen something get put together like this before.
Mm.
In the Arcane Tower, you know that they had, at one point, attempted to make Fogwalkers, you know, the explorers of your realm. They had tried to make undying versions of them, where they had replaced every organ in their body, changed their mind, basically rebound them in clockwork. Obviously, this is way more advanced, but the methodology of implantation is almost identical.
Hmm.
As I will just spawn this so you have a nice little reminder.
Thank you. Yeah. Noticing how this is more advanced, there would be no, like, either reversing this, not fully, probably not fully, but, like, any way of giving them their, like, thing back? Or...
Oh, you have one very good idea, but that would obviously take them time because they're vampires.
True.
You could just rip them apart.
I guess that is true. But they're spawned, so this...
Oh, Spawn are vampires. They are just newer ones.
Yeah,
The
so,
only
yeah.
way they can be permanently killed is if you guys stake them through the heart, or if they die to one of the rules that are assigned to these ancient vampire type.
It was the ancient vampire.
Okay.
Wait, what about that explosion that some of them did?
Yeah, like the... Well,
Couldn't
considering,
possibly
like,
water.
how... Well, yeah, the way you mean the one that suicided itself?
Yeah, the one that exploded and took half my house.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, they're being
Would he
like,
would he
semi-mind controlled, right?
would I know if he could have survived that, or like if he's like gone, if that one's like dead?
Yeah, that is true.
Intelligence check. I will say advantage because I can imagine you two kind of like
Mm-hmm.
muttering to each other about this.
Yeah.
I also well, yeah, never mind.
Mm.
Oh, do I take them? Should I take it?
Damn.
Should I take it?
Yeah, you can take it if you like.
Okay.
Intelligence?
Just straight up intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were.
Getting really excited about this roll.
Oof.
At
Oh wait, it's that
advantage.
advantage.
Yep.
Yes,
being assisted.
advantage.
I believe that's a plus. Let me double check. We have a +4 to it.
Oh, if you have a +4, that's definitely better that you rolled.
No, it's a +3.
That's still better.
15.
15. Based off of your understanding of, like, you know, the folklore of ancient vampires and stuff, technically the only way they should be able to be properly killed is by a stake through their heart.
Hmm.
So, stake through their heart or breaking one of their rules. So, technically, that person may come back, that vampire that detonated themselves. But maybe it might take
Probably
longer
take
because
a
they got
while.
exploded into, like, tiny
Yeah.
bits.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's kind of everywhere at that point, so like, it took a bit.
Yeah, he's a creme brulee
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
local area.
It's there, and up
Mincemeat.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only one that might have real interesting time is the one who got soul siphoned.
I mean, do vampires technically have their soul still? I don't. I always forget. It's always like a.
I don't.
That's soul magic. That's above my pay grade. That's soul magic fucking thing. I don't know.
Vampires, man. I don't know.
I don't know vampires or soul shit.
Answer. I never rolled for vampires, so.
That's soul magic shit. I don't know. I would have. Oh, sorry. Oh, are you done? By the way.
Yeah, you can do it if you like.
Lucas would also check out the library. He will before he like look at everything. He's gonna cast comprehend languages, and he's going to he's looking for like stuff on the area, like probably around the like if there's any notes on like when they first arrived, something like that.
That would be Elegy of the Sun and Tales of the Velvet Court. Both of those books are to do with the area and its history.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna take some time to like yeah, he's gonna take a look at the sun one.
Tales, Elegy of the Sun tells the story of the first lord of the vampires that had arisen here and essentially was the birth of all vampires. It tells about how they came here from a far-off land, one that they said was destroyed by the year. It speaks of them building a whole world, their own continent basically, that vampire kind may live in peace. But youth and desires outgrew his ability to command. And because of the voracious appetite of a few young, the many died because of it. In a day called the Elegy of the Sun, where ancient paladins of Sol ventured here and brought down rays of light that cast down hundreds of thousands and ended with the sealing of their originator, the father of all vampires, one Vladimir Tepesh, who was sealed at the base of the tower that now resides at the farthest northern peak.
He like for the second one, he's getting more skim see like skim the what's it called, the court.
Tales of the Velvet Court.
Tell the vote of a court. He's looking for if there's anything on the about them finding the artifact.
Totally.
Yeah, he's more looking for that now.
As you sift and read through this, I'd like you to just give us a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Yeah. Oh. Two. I have no idea.
A lot of this is kind of lost on you. It's very ostentatious and rich speak. So a lot of it's kind of lost on you. But one of the parts of the Tales of the Velvet Court is the fall of the sister. And that speaks of a land where the Druids were born. And it speaks of them learning magics to control the weather and how they had learned that from a golden gift that once sat at the heart of Achillsphere. That all of their magics to change the weather stemmed from that one golden gift. And how it was taken by one of the lords of the Velvet Court. That lord ended up becoming the queen of the current vampires because of it, because she was able to bathe the entire area in this permanent fog, so that the vampire kind that remained after the Elegy of the Sun Elegy of the Dawn were able to, you know, live, not being blotted by days that stretched on longer and longer.
All right, yeah, that's all of that. Lucas is doing.
And is Silver up to anything?
I had two things in mind.
Mm-hmm.
One was to write down the knowledge that I got from consuming the brain. Note that down for everybody to know, at least. But the other thing was to look at the sounds stupid, but look at the cupboards, essentially. Not the books, but like look at the cupboards instead.
Gonna sample some old wines.
Hmm.
Well,
Chardonnay.
There is
Ooh.
the wine bar
Oh.
that is set to one side, but if you want to look through the cupboards, I do have a list here. As you open the first cupboard, you would see that there are several weapons neatly on display in there. The second has space for that adamantine armor he was obviously wearing. And the third one seems to be several like neatly arranged magical items in little like glass containers.
Okay. Oh. Can I try and do a Arcana check to see what they are? Like, not like a, like, oh, I want to do like a identify because I don't have that, but like try and figure out what the fuck I'm looking at, and if they are actually dangerous.
Okay.
My best suit, intelligence, is 0. 14.
14. Well, you recognize some of them are spell scrolls. Several of them are spell scrolls. There is a wand. There is what appears to be a bag of holding. There is a large jug,
Mm.
and there appears to be what looks to be a obsidian pyramid that is inverted and hovering inside of its glass cabinet. It's about like this big.
So it's throwable. I see. Okay.
Got some sharp corners.
Okay. And then I think I'll just go sit down and wait for the vampire to appear again.
Hmm.
Don't think I have his name written down, unfortunately.
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Oh, that was it. Ulysses.
I had him listed as, instead of Vampire Lord, I had him listed as Campfire Lord in my notes from last time.
Campfire Lord.
Lord. The Lord of the
Alright,
Campfire.
kiddos, let's all get around the campfire. Let's sing some songs. I got some marshmallows.
You sound like Barney. Barney
Hey,
the dinosaur.
guys,
Hey,
let's
dudes.
have a fun adventure.
That actually gives me such a great idea. I should
No.
play a bard, and the entire base of the bard is he's just a camp counselor.
I thought you were gonna go.
All of my spells are just me singing campfire songs.
I thought you were
That's
gonna go. I
awful.
thought you were going to turn into the Barney thing.
Yeah, Barney the Bard.
Entertainer.
The camp counselor.
Bardney.
Purple
Barney.
scale dragonkin.
The door would creak open again as the vampire comes striding out, now in nice, like, black finery. His hair is slicked back, now much cleaner than it had been, and his beard has been shaved down to a nice trim. As he kind of adjusts the sword at his side, he would kind of give a little bit of a bow and a kind of, How do I look?
Out of 10, how hot is he?
God
Look,
damn
I
it.
gotta ask. Look, I gotta ask. All right.
You look good.
I gotta ask.
Don't turn into a girl, I swear.
Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah, damn it.
He looks like
Damn it, he's hot.
Do you have the old? Do you have the old picture? Because I was looking at it. I was like, man, he lost his beard.
No, he's hotter like this.
He's hotter.
he looks like
He's
William
way
Turner
hotter
from
like
Pirates of
this.
the Caribbean.
Exactly.
But with
Exactly
health
my point.
So
Hey,
there was his previous.
Man, he really cut off.
the face fat.
Hey,
The
he's
beard-
still
the-
hot.
the
but
He's
he's
a
beard-
little swollen. He was a
Beard-
little swollen. Be nice.
Bee stung and
Fuck yeah.
You know, like, you know when they
he's just
said-
been in a well.
You know when they
He's
said-
waterlogged.
Down a well,
He's been in a
rotting
well for
months.
3 months.
Yeah, like, you know, have you heard the thing about like, oh, like when you shave your beard, you kind of look younger.
You get baby face.
You look
yeah.
like
Yeah, you get baby
shaved, like,
face.
That bro's for 20 years of his life.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Bro shaved and took 2 centuries off.
I may redo Xavier's outfit into some vampire threads like that.
I
vampire
hope you've
threads.
made yourself at home. You are still looking worse for wear.
Yeah, I think most of us are.
It's been quite the struggle to make our way here. More ways than one. We haven't been traveling on foot all this time. And our mode of transportation is, left for the worse at the moment.
If they had not destroyed the teleportation circle directly into the tower, I would have been able to get us there instead. Even if I were, though, I feel like it probably would have been the better idea to allow you rest.
Much as I would love to.
I appreciate it.
Much as I would love to continue the fight to those guys.
What?
You're cutting
Not
out.
oh shit, sorry.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to continue the fight to those guys, I Like a good rest would be very helpful.
Indeed, indeed. As he kind of looks you up and down, Lucas, before shaking his head and looking to the rest of you. You must all be tired. I do have rooms available if you need them for rest. It would be
I think
not
we-
smart for us to venture forth when you are all still injured and weary after your prior battles.
I would also request to trouble you a bit if you had some spare gear for some of my friends. He gestures to either Taldrin or Silver, I believe. Some of the monstrosities we had burned through some of their gear. Acidic
I'm-
burns.
Perfectly fine, actually. I managed to makeshift some of my outfit to fix it again. It's Taldrin who could really get the
Yes.
armor.
I'll friend you then. If
I
you
can
have
equip
anything
you
basic.
both if you need it. It would be better chances for us if you were equipped after all. Please, if any of you need any kind of equipment, do let me know. I do have an armory for a reason. And
And
your
that-
survival is our survival.
As much as I would hate to part with it for now, I agree it would probably be best.
I have chainmail. Someone can borrow, but it's not magic, so I'm just melt through again. Run into them, all those things.
Please, would you like rest or food first?
Rest might be a better idea, at least what I know. Depends on what you
Probably.
guys think.
Would we like to at least have some sort of plan before we head out, or would we do that after?
We can
We-
likely do that after. We probably want to plan right before we leave. If we can plan now and rest, circumstances could change. Plan again.
Fair enough.
Are any of you more versed in the medical side of things?
I am.
Would I trouble you for some assistance before you rest for the night?
Of course.
I would like some help. As he places a hand on one of the vampire spawn's backs, I would like some help removing these monstrosities from them.
Okay. I will admit I've not dealt with this sort of thing before.
I have seen similar, but maybe I can help remove it.
If that would help. You do not have to worry about their well-being. They are vampires, and we are a sturdy breed. I would just like to mitigate the damage as much as possible in its removal.
I will help
Of
her
course.
again.
Suppose
Well,
I could
that's
lend
good for
a
me.
hand.
The lesser the damage, the less time it will take for them to recover.
Then we might get started now then. That way we can let them recover as much as they can.
For you two, if you would like to procure food, there is a kitchen downstairs. You may help yourself of whatever we have left in the larder.
Well,
I do not know of
Probably
its current
cook.
state, though. It has been some time since I was last here.
I do have a question actually. Where are we exactly? Because I know we're in your home, of course, but how far away are we from the castle?
About a day's journey south of the castle, of the main castle.
I see. Right.
The Velvet Court is, it was once the center of our city. Now it is, simply a reminder of what once was.
We're back.
I see. Well, I'd like to learn more about it, about this place. Must we work if that's possible?
Of course, I would be more than willing to share our tales. It was my job, after all. And it has been quite a few millennia since I last got to. Especially
That's
with
fine.
such very fine guests.
Bye.
As he's going to kind of snap his fingers and the spawns will follow as he kind of motions for you guys. As he would lead you down the manor, kind of briefly stopping to motion down the hall to where the kitchen area is. As he would continue off with you guys to one of the other wings of this castle. As he would enter into an area that he says hasn't been used in a long time since one of the other lords died. As this was their part of the castle. He used to live with two other lords here. One died a long time ago, the other died when the Illithids arrived. As they would push open the doors to a large laboratory. Massive walls, about 3 stories high, with bookshelves on bookshelves of like potions, books, bottles, jars filled with like random creatures or bits and pieces that have been preserved. As you guys
Feels
would
like
be
home.
able to yeah, as you guys would be able to sit and spend some time on this, as I would like a medicine check at advantage from one of you.
Do you want me to do it? Because
Be my guess.
I have a plus
guessing
8
you
in
have a-
medicine, so
I have a +0, so
that was a
As you will,
fucking
as you
good
will.
roll. Yeah, the first one was better. Let me get a calculator because I can't calculate these sorts of numbers. I can calculate, like 2 plus 3 is, 5 and all that. I was
Wait,
about
what
to
was it?
6
Wait,
then.
what's the numbers?
I have a calculator.
What's the numbers?
Let me hang on. It's fine. It's fine. 25. I got a 17 and
Nice.
with a plus 8. So
With Ulysses
Yeah.
basically using his domination to basically just put them straight to sleep, you guys would begin to work away as he's very obviously more clumsier than you two at this. He is not a surgeon under any circumstances, but you're used to butchering, and you are actually a physician. So you guys, with the set of you, would be able to work at removing their replaced limbs, all of the cabling, the replaced organs, and the chunk of their brain that have been removed. Xavier, meanwhile, would help in the removal of the explosive device embedded in their chest. As I will have them do the roll for that when they're back, as that is a separate thing to just the removal of the parts, as that requires
I think
oh,
they're back.
he's back. I just saw him turning around.
Kuro!
Speak of the
Welcome
devil
back.
and you see his
Tinkerer's
tail.
check as you go to remove the bombs from the chests of the vampire spawn.
I was gonna say, something that I find really interesting is that if we're able to figure out what these bombs are like and how they work and tick, we could use them to our advantage. I'm
Dude,
not gonna lie.
we make it into a hand grenade and throw it at one
Yeah.
of the Illithids.
we make them into grenades.
One of those.
I think you
golems we
lost
fought
something.
Still had a grenade on them. I remember.
Oh,
Did anyone grab
well, these
that?
are handmade grenades.
Oh,
The
I also
holy
have
hand grenade.
I also have sci-fi grenades.
Oh,
My
We
Mass
take one of the
Effect
portals to
grenades.
them.
So what did he get?
Where is right? Flex. Okay, no. Understand. good. That's a 16.
Okay, I need dex saving throws from you three and Ulysses.
Shit. That was on the curb.
Oh no!
Yay.
Oh no!
Dex saving.
Man, I'm out of my
We're just
faucet genius.
scouring
Used them
the
all in
fucking
last
thing,
fight.
and next thing we hear,
Slug
Boom.
boom. You guys, the kitchen, meanwhile, is large and opulent. You can tell this is a castle's kitchen, as there is, like, at least 9 different, like, cooking stations around here. These massive sets of old cast iron, you know, like, ovens and that down one side. You managed to find a larder. Some of the preserved meats in that are all still good, but a lot of the other stuff like vegetables
yeah.
and stuff like that have long since rotted. And you would also find their freezer. You open it and close it, as you remember, yes, they are vampires. That
how
makes
bad can it be?
sense.
Oh.
For a split second you thought it was like, you know, veal or like pork, and then you realized that's some hands. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna close
that's
that.
The freezer
that's
makes you
long,
want to turn
that is long
into
pork.
vegetarian.
That is a long pork.
You go over to Hannibal Lecter's house and you open the freezer.
Jesus.
He's actually just going to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed on that. Okay, so who got less than a 18?
I got a nat 1
Oh,
for a 4.
I mean, can I? Because I was helping you. Is there a way I can?
Nah, it's
Because I
fine.
rolled a
I'll take the full
24.
blunt of it. We're
If
gonna
you
sleep
won,
anyway.
What did you get?
24.
I would say if you want to, you can half the damage between you both by like.
Hang on,
Yeah,
what
sure.
is the damage though? I
Blocking
kind of
away.
want to know what the damage is because we are gonna have a. Is it? I'm assuming
We're gonna have a
resting
long
wa-
rest.
We're gonna have a long rest, so
So yeah,
You know.
I'll just take half.
I was gonna say, hang on, let me hear the numbers first, all right?
Well, the
Okay,
damage
okay.
is 39.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'll take
that's-
that.
That's
A lot of good rolls.
You're
on
just gonna
that
take
roll.
it.
That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take the blunt of it.
Silver really gonna hit the post from the from the
I'm not a
skeleton getting
masochist.
obliterated. Mead.
I mean,
Don't worry,
I'll take that. For it. I got a dirty 20.
Ash baby.
So, 34.
As you are carefully removing it, you would hear this click as you just kind of, oh fuck, dive out of the way as there's this loud boom as bits of shrapnel and bone go firing in all directions as you guys, who was working on the other, you know, body kind of like knocked over. You basically take because of the angle you're at, Ulysses just briefly turns to smirk. Taldrin just ducks behind the other side of the table, but you just kind of go like blam in the back and fall forward. Ow.
I'm like lying there, damsel in distress, waiting
Shit, Silver.
for my Prince Charming to come for me.
Silver, are you okay?
Yeah, there you go. Magical misfits.
Magical misfits.
Silver.
Yeah, fit right in.
What happened?
Ulysses, returning back to his normal form, just kind of picks you up and just goes, "My dear, are you alright?"
Oh my god.
Like a bloody oh my god. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think. Ow. Ugh.
We need to work on your reflexes.
Just gonna
Oh,
help you up, and
Oh.
oh wait, it's not that. It's these two.
Damn.
So that's 31 points of healing.
Shit.
Back to nearly full health. Oh my god.
It really is your fucking knight in shining armor. My
Yes,
god.
isn't he?
But his spell slots are gonna be looking rough. He's already spent
He's
all
gonna
his
take a
biggest
nap.
spells on us.
Yeah, pretty much.
He already spent all of his biggest spell slots on us yesterday.
He has
Or
two
earlier today.
first level, 1 second level, and cantrips.
Ugh. Look, we're gonna take a nap in a bit. It's fine.
Yeah, true.
I think your friends are right. We definitely may have to get you something to protect you, my dear.
I just have really bad reflexes, apparently.
I think I have something for that.
Oh, okay. It's
Okay.
That's so funny. Sorry, that really got me. All I can think is like, you know, the like falling asleep and it's like looking like the damsel in distress
It's
sort of
those,
pose.
it's those like romance novel like
He's going
like
to just kind of
covers.
turn to Xavier a little bit. Maybe we should leave the other explosive for now.
I think it may be best to deal with the larger issue at present, and then probably over time you'd be able to resolve this sort of issue.
From what I understand, the illithids are unable to detonate them themselves. That is why the thralls and Spawn would do it themselves. I suppose if they have them under their control, there's no need to have such a backup.
I wonder what that is.
I do not know the specifics.
Let's say, could I do a roll? Because I know maybe a disadvantage because I know Talon's not very familiar with vampires. If there maybe is like something about their physiology that makes that a problem, like the way they are, because they're bound to somebody else, maybe.
You can totally give that a try. You can deduce.
Yeah. What would you like me to roll, dear Mr. DM?
I'd say intelligence, as you are trying to...
Disadvantage or advantage?
No, just flat. Just flat.
Okay.
It would be a 18.
I'd say you can firmly deduce that it is mostly because of the fact that they are already beholden to something.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, on top of that, it might be why they've replaced parts of their brain with these mechanical alternatives. Maybe because it would have let them have a more direct control to kind of bypass that usual restriction.
Okay, USB.
It's cut out the Spawn's self-preservation. Just don't lop that portion out.
I mean,
Okay.
you can see it's not fully successful, though, given the one that ran into the water and Rambo Spawn.
Yeah, if they're not fully under control, they are capable of getting away from it. Okay.
There. They can still resist in some small part.
Cool.
So, Ulysses is going to kind of like back away this time and take you guys aside. Xavier, I'd like you to give us a roll for the second one.
Oh, okay. Back at it again. I got a 4 last time. Okay, this is better. Much better. Thinking 23.
Oh yeah, knowing the faults of your previous era, you're easily able to extract the bomb from the chest, as you're able to kind of look this thing over. At first you sit there thinking, this is nowhere near enough, like components and parts to produce such a large explosion. But as you are looking at it, you would note that there are small flecks of what look to be magicite crystals floating in the mixture in the inside of the container. Because the actual container of the fluid is only like this. It would be enough to be the equivalent of, like, you know, prestidigitating a fire start. But obviously the magicite combined with it.
See how they're managing to detonate the explosives already. It's like, I wouldn't say it's a simple process, but it's a very compact sort of attainment. They're using some sort of fluid as a fire starter, and they're amplifying the effects with small, finite shards of magicite. Quite interesting, actually. For the effect that's being granted. The detonation.
I'd say with your intellect, and the fact you've made things like this before, you would probably be able to rig this up on a timer, basically, if you wanted to.
Dynamite with a clock on it.
Yeah, basically.
Man, I love my hand grenade. Molotov, magicite, a kitchen clock, and a rope so I can spin it and throw it at someone.
And you would know that the damage is 8d8.
Phew, damn.
8d8 force, bludgeoning,
Force, yeah.
force damage. I'm just gonna keep that in self for
You two, meanwhile, before we continue, you two, I would like you to give us a survival check, as you two are currently making the food. So one of you at advantage for being assisted by the other, as you guys are making dinner.
+6. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm helping. I'm shoe-stuffing the shit.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well...
Yes, chef.
Not a great meal, but considering even preserved stuff, this has been left by itself for like 3 months. That is still 13.
Yeah, as you guys are able to kind of cobble together, essentially kind of like mushroom steaks that you guys are able to kind of put together as these nice little cuts of steak, as you kind of have put together like a basic mushroom sauce with your guys' combined knowledge.
No fruits, no veggies, no fresh meat, preserved stuff only. Nothing from the refrigerator. I'm not working with a lot of supplies here.
It is what it is. We gotta work with what you got.
You have to like use like your little like spices
you know what
you've got in your pouch.
And a couple of spices in the pouch. Use a bit of the dried Krufik meat that I still have. I got basically just like a purely mushroom dish for
Mushroom with like sauce on top
Lucas.
of it. Yeah,
It's a
That's
bowl
about
of
it.
mushroom sauce.
Uncooked mushrooms.
Just a bowl of mushrooms.
So you guys have kind of regrouped around like this really elaborate dining table. Two massive fireplaces kind of set either side of this massive dining hall. You would note that there are 3 paintings that are on the wall, one of Ulysses and 2 others that are now covered. As you would see that the table is basically set out so it had 3 larger chairs that were obviously for the lords. As Ulysses kind of sits in his own chair, he's just idly like turning a glass that he has a bottle of blood, you know, poured out, so he's just idly kind of like sipping at that while you guys eat.
And just because the supply is like 3 months old, he's certain in his skills. He's not certain of the supply. Before serving anything, I will be ritual casting purify food and drink
Just in case.
On all of them or just on yours?
I can do it through all food within a certain
Just like
distance.
order
So
your
just
own
like,
plate.
okay, everything's plated.
Like
Okay,
you should,
now
you
we
should
can
be.
serve.
I was gonna say, is do we know that he's not gonna eat, right?
No, he
Alright.
He's a vampire.
as he would explain
Okay.
to you guys, vampires eat for pleasure, not for survival. So he will forego eating as there is a lack of supply right now. So he'll just do with one of his bottles of, as he calls it, vintage.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't get
Vintage
anything.
red.
They don't
Yeah.
get anything from it. It's why they have to drink blood.
So, Ulysses, do you like being on your own? You know,
Well, usually this hall would be filled. Despite our quelled numbers, there are still many of us here. And there were many that came here seeking old stories. People whose lives have become woad, and they sought out a new life. Some of them have been turned, others chose not to. Some we hired as servants, with a simple cost, their blood for service. We would house them, bathe them, feed them. All we asked is they would cook for us, clean for us, and a little bit of blood every month.
Seems fair.
Many see us as storybook villains. But us ancient types, we are not the monsters that people perceive. Maybe once long ago, but those times had come and gone, and repentance was all we gave. By the time I was turned as a younger man, already vampires were far different than the fearful appraisal of the past.
when did you turn into a vampire?
It would have been about nearly 2 million years ago at this point.
Jesus.
I was
Holy shit.
once a tradesman that lived in Ilan. Back when Felin were not the dominant people of that culture. When I believe it was your people that were rulers of that land.
Oh. Oh. Well. Huh. I did not know that.
It was a long time ago. Long before the Uplifter created the Felin. Long before the usurpation of your kind and their near extinction.
Last time I checked, at least in Elon, it was not. It was hard to find people like me, but there are people around.
That is good to hear. A long time ago, when one of the previous emperors was overthrown, your people were assumed all but destroyed when the massacre that befell their once masters happened. Quite funny, given what the Elonians, the Felin, once did after, when they got a taste for power. Slavery seems to come cyclical to Elon.
Yeah, it does. It very much does.
But let us not woe and tally over long-distant matters. I believe your name was Vamris, yes?
Yes.
Are you capable of creating plants? You do seem some sort of druid, yes?
Creating them less so. If you have seeds or anything, I can have them grow.
We do
Uh-huh.
have some seeds, but the botany specialist we once had, well, they became sickened by life, as it were, or unlife. As such, we have not had anyone knowledgeable in growth of plants, and there is a particular plant that we do need. It stops the coagulation of blood.
I'm not skilled enough in that skill set to actually grow it fully. But if you have the seeds, I can get it started.
Well, when we are
I
in the
can
main
have it
castle,
sprout.
I will have to try and see if we can swing by the old botany lab and see if they have any of those seeds. It would be very useful.
Speaking of skills, so you were from Elon.
Yes.
It might have been a while ago. Are you familiar with katanas? I believe those were weapons of Elon. I might be thinking somewhere else.
That's a
No,
mexicillin.
you're thinking of a mexicillin, yes.
Mexis. Damn.
But I have dabbled in them, yes. I have dabbled in many a kind of weapon.
I may need a few pointers. I got my hands on an interesting one and need to know how to use it.
I would be happy to assist. After all, the betterment of your skills is the betterment of my own survival, and the survival of my people. I think it fair that what I give you as aid for these tasks, I grant you as reward for what you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must finish this drink and tend to my own rest.
Actually-
I will admit it is hard to ignore fresh blood around me.
I apologize for interrupting, but I actually had a question regarding the task that we are going to proceed to, I assume, with the plan. With your... I feel like you might need to think on what should be allowed for us to do. Depending on how the fight goes, there may be actions that we may do that you might not seem savory.
You
Killing
may
over-
do what you need to. The only thing I request is, if possible, to not pierce their hearts. Anything else you need to do, do it. But I must ask, if these illithids have befouled my fellow lords in a similar way to the spawns, if they attack us, do not kill them, no matter what. Each of us have many offspring, and to kill us would kill not only, well, us, but all of our offspring and their offspring.
Okay.
I do not even know how many of my offspring must be out there, given the chains of succession.
Then I think that is a promise that we can keep. Right?
And
We'll do our best.
just to clarify for our own sense, When you say don't kill, we're talking, like staking, no permanent kill.
No
I
permanent.
don't have to worry about.
Behead them, slice them, burn them, whatever you need to do.
Okay. Because while I'm fairly certain my own skills, I don't know if I'm skilled enough to hold back if a vampire lord comes after me. So I want to make sure ground level I can fight as long as I don't stab through the heart or anything.
Well, vampire lords are sturdier than the spawns that come from them. The only way would be to pierce their heart through consecrated wood.
Okay.
I don't even think we really have any of that. So.
No.
Not to worry.
Oh, go for it. Oh, go for it.
I mean,
I think can wait.
It depends what we mean consecrated wood. If you mean consecrated by a church, no, we're good.
Most
But
likely by
there's-
a holy person.
Yeah, there's several forms of wood that by druid standards all respected.
I doubt they were going to be stabbing anybody with your cuirass.
Oh yes, but I just definitions matter here for the guy who's currently wearing florin armor.
Fair enough.
I don't think that would constitute.
Look,
though.
just don't stab them in the heart. Easy done.
It's
Could I
definitions
actually
are
do a roll on
important
that
to avoid
on
accidents.
on a religion with that to see if that could actually, like, his armor could actually kill someone by mistake. My rolls have been like doing this all day.
Max
Your
or bottom
your
there.
curse is
It's
like trying to like
Your dice are
point to
Marmite
you.
right now.
I
Yeah.
either roll a 17 or I roll a 3. There's no
They're
between.
basically trying to figure out if they want to be mean to me and want to curse me like they did with the last ones, or they want to be kind to me. That's a 2.
At least
You
not
are
one.
so sure. You are so sure. So it's better to err on the side of caution.
Mm-hmm.
Given the
You'll
long given life after all this time, I assume there are other methods and touching beyond the consecrated wood that people have either requested through divine means or made themselves that are capable of performing the same effect.
There are other ways, yes. The destruction of their burial place, and then death by, well, a normal stake or disintegration. Vampires still need some part of them to be able to return.
Okay.
Sphere of annihilation, disintegrates, things that would remove the body from its entirety.
Has there not been something that's been made or forged in that regard them?
Well, apart from a black blade, long lost, there's no need to worry about anything like that.
Sorry. Blade?
Yes. A long time ago, there was one that had such hatred and vilification of our peoples that they turned their own blood, their very being, into a weapon to be wielded in their hatred of us.
That's quite the vendetta. And the throne being. So,
The blade takes many shapes, but it drinks of our blood in the same way that we do others. Almost as a punishment for what we've done. It is also known to slowly drive its wielder mad, slowly subsuming their intellect with its own.
Does it function the same way as a consecrated wood stake for one of vampiric origin?
In a much crueler sense, yes. The blade drains every bit of our essence, breaks us down like food in a stomach.
You said it's been lost to time, I suppose? Or was it taken?
Indeed. Well, we do not know what happened to it. It vanished some time ago from our prying eyes. We have been mostly sequestered here for the past few thousand years. But, if you will excuse me,
Of course.
bows his head a bit,
course.
and you can see he's been clenching his left hand at his side this entire time, to the point where his knuckles are like bloody from how he's been digging his claws into his palm. As he just kind of takes the bottle with him as he heads on off to his room, as he's very obviously been stuck there for quite some time, so drinking old blood when you've got 5 fresh blood nearby.
Look, he doesn't want to drink me, and that's all I'm gonna say.
The moment the door closes.
Yeah, it's like someone who's been stuck in a desert for God knows
and
how
some
long,
water everywhere.
getting the option of either ripping the water out of someone else's hand or drinking pea water.
Yeah, pea water.
Something I was
Okay,
gonna ask,
go to the corner.
because he gave Lucas a weird look. I was just gonna see if he continued that, and if I could tell if that was a look of like, if it was something else, or if it was like I'm thirsty.
Give us an insight check.
Insight check. 10.
10?
Yeah, 10.
You couldn't tell if he was looking at you in a hungry way or what, but he was definitely, you noted him repeatedly looking at you when he was trying to make it, like at the corner of his eye.
Hmm. He was not. Was he doing this with anyone else, or is it just me?
The others he was more just turning their attention to, but he was specifically like trying not to look at you specifically.
Okay.
Oh, yes. The three-way split. Does he know something about you? Are you his preferred thing to eat? Or are you his preferred thing to eat in a different way?
His preferred meal. Twink.
Is he preferred
Someone
meal?
get to the corner. Get to the corner.
Preferred meal? Fucking like
Twink.
worried, or like wants me in a different way. It's like it could be anything.
Preferred meal.
To borrow a line from the trailer for Dispatch. Hey, you gotta finish that, Twink. That's not what they're. You know.
Not what they're called. Whatever. Look, all I'm saying is he's gonna be like, if he bites me, it's gonna be like a mosquito biting a highly medicated person. Like that's not gonna taste very good.
The fucking Tabasco commercials.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you want something fresh? Hold on. I'm used to this. Fucking here.
God.
After the meal, I do want to do something. If that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before going to bed, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll start then. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. Right, I'm gonna go to the laboratory that we were using, basically before,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to I don't tell any of you this because it's weird. Give me a second. You let other people talk whilst I'm looking into this real quick.
Anyone else doing anything before sleepy sleep? Some honk shoe?
I know I'm going to be using the Feather Raven Queen, whatever, to get full rest set, or long rest set 4 hours, and then the other 4 hours for meditation. But I would like to talk to the party before we all head to bed, so anyone else wants to do it before that.
Okay. Yeah, I was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask, are we all in like separated rooms, or is it like here's the guest area?
You guys have been offered the guest wing, so you each have a room that has its own bathroom, as well as a large emperor-sized bed.
Like four-post, silken, like, draperies, all that sort of thing.
Understood. We may be in someone
It's
else's
like the
house.
big, like, classic gothic, like, Dracula's manor sort of thing.
I love
we
that
may be
shit.
at someone else's house. It may be rude of me to do. I don't care. He's a vampire who hasn't eaten in 3 months. I'm casting alarm in my room. And I'm not setting it for friends either. No one's getting in this room except me without me knowing.
Oh, vampires! What the fuck?
Opens door.
Yeah, I wanted to have a look at the books and stuff that were in the library, like in the laboratory. Sorry.
The laboratory ones.
Yes. See if there's anything.
A lot of them are about different kinds of like anatomy and technical manuals and hemomancy, as well as books on the soul.
Hmm. I'll do the soul one. Like, I'll look for something interesting there.
As you are sat reading on this, you would see that some of the books about the soul are essentially like ideologies and understandings of what the soul is. As I'm just going to basically link you the bit about souls in this setting.
Absolutely.
Slurp your soul.
I've already done that.
And there you go.
Yummy, yummy. Thank you very much.
Okay. Oracle.
Oh, I was gonna say, does I have anything first?
I think it can take place after the after
Are
the
you
talk
sure?
with yeah, it can. It's literally just a sleep thing.
Okay, so we'll do Oracle, then Xavier, Silver, then Xavier, then Lucas. So.
Yep.
Okay. So, I just need I need to just make sure. What were the rules on giving vampires blood? Is it
So
You're
to
okay
become
if you
a vampire
give?
for a vampire spawn,
Uh-huh.
or just becoming a vampire in this ancient classification, it is a whole ritual. Both sides need to be willing, and it is a case of essentially they would drink of your blood, and then you would drink of their blood.
Okay. So if I give him blood, then it won't turn me into
You
a
will not
spawn or
turn into a
anything.
vampire.
No.
Okay.
no.
I'm
You would
making
have
sure.
to both be willing, and it would be a case of him drinking your blood, then you drinking his blood.
Okay. Then going down to the laboratory. Then I'm gonna find a bottle, at least, and I'm going to willingly cut my hand and put blood in there.
Okay. Are you delivering that to?
Yeah.
As you kind of head on up and across, you would knock on the door. As you hear like a little clatter before the door would open, as you see Ulysses as he's kind of like wiping his mouth clear, but he can't get it all away. It looks like he'd, you know, the claws that he dug into his palm, he'd obviously gone like this with his hand. And he's like wiped it away as best he can, but there's still little streaks of red just visible as he kind of just goes, yes. Did you need something?
I wanted to give
cut
you this.
yourself. Oh. Thank you, my dear. You do not know how much this means.
I know. I've seen it happen in the past. So, not like, you know, in your kind of case, but like, it's, I read it a lot.
I suppose addiction is the same no matter the source.
Yeah. We need you at your top form, just like you need us at our top form. It is only fair.
I will remember this.
Should you need more, talk to me specifically.
Thank you.
Of course.
Good night.
Have a good night.
As he closes the door, you immediately hear not just the top being removed, you hear cracking of glass. And then
my God.
frantic drinking. You kind of
Oh,
get the
God.
idea that, yeah, he totally might have preyed upon one of you guys during the night if he hadn't been sated.
Look, if he bit me, that would have been a bad time for him.
Oh yeah, it would have been like drinking fucking battery acid to him.
Time to roll. See, he goes for. Oh, he rolled Vamris. All alarms going off.
Dude, if he drinks my blood, just have him have like an acid trip. He just starts tripping.
Well, two of you he can't drink from because you're so full of whatever the fuck. That would be like giving him every disease under the sun.
Tal'Darim, my
infected
son with
blood.
every disease.
Don't worry, we're clean. Lucas, me and you, we're clean.
Man, I don't know how much that blessing of the Alpha and Omega of life has fucked with me. I don't know how my blood would go with him.
It's a little ethereal, you know?
Yeah, it's either going to be, oh, this is not agreeing with me, or holy fuck, I might need to steal this dude.
It doesn't change the quality of your blood, it just means that it never runs out.
The unlimited blood fountain.
Drinking? Drinking? The pressure hasn't gone down. Drinking? Holy shit. Drinking.
God. This guy's chock full of blood.
Next morning is like an overfilled tick next to your bed.
Ugh. It's so full.
My belly is so full. Oh.
Roll him into the next combat encounter.
Oh.
My sides are hurting.
His magical potential skyrockets with all this blood.
I think what
becomes
got
like a
me was
turret.
I think what got me was the tick bit. Oh my god.
The sun's rising. He's like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh.
Someone needs to stop playing the trumpet when that happens. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I had the musical talent.
I can make that happen.
Sorry.
Anyway.
He tries to turn into a bat, but he's too. He keeps like dropping while he's.
It's like the pictures of the kids after they've had a bill for the first time. Just, here's a bat.
Can ancient vampires turn into wolves? Because I know that's the original.
Yes, they can turn
yeah.
into wolves, bats, and smirk.
Like I'm just imagining they turn into a wolf. It's like one of those chonky fucking dogs.
Really
Well, technically,
bad
I
dogs.
do have it written in this setting. They have an animal form, a bat and
Ah.
so
Ah.
technically each one has a different form.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I love Bram Stoker.
His is a silver fox.
My mom.
Of course.
Chunky.
Of
The
course.
dude who's
Oh,
12
yeah.
million years
He
old.
fucking
is
he
the-
is. He is
He
what
could be
eats, I
my
guess.
silver. No.
Well, the fun thing is, he's one of like the third youngest.
Hey yo. Oh my god.
I'm good.
It's
But
worse.
you guys would be able to convene together in the little social space between some of the rooms in the guest wing here. As you finish setting up the alarm spell, and Lucas is preparing to do some things. Xavier, what you had planned to do?
Xavier would probably near like a coffee table or something request everyone to gather a bit closer, and he'll start speaking a bit more in a bit more hush tone, I suppose. He's not going to say anything at first. Xavier is going to reach into one of his holsters tucked into his coat, and he's going to draw out his revolver and place it on the table.
Okay.
It was quite unexpected on why I went into it, but do you remember the discussion I had with Ulysses during dinner, I suppose? Lunch, whatever time.
About the sword.
Something along the lines. And the Xavier's just going to tap the table. He's going to push it forward a little. Damn, I could probably show it on the model, but anyway, I'm not in VR. He's going to push forth his revolver. It's going to be with a black grip with a blue tinted metal, but attached at the bottom you'll see 3 black blades.
Oh.
Are you-
Tap tap taps on the blades?
Are you suggesting that that is what he was talking about?
This is an artifact of sorts I came upon my travels. Before Connor and I had the chance to, I suppose, join before. Just to see the rock on his shoulder with googly eyes. I keep on forgetting I have that.
Is this really? Does it?
So, you're saying that you found this
Technically,
ages ago?
I didn't find it. We were making our way back from a trip to a laboratory of sorts, and there was a passing merchant of the cart that had an assortment of items. I didn't request for the item, but I asked Connor if he wanted anything. Sort of dove his hand into the mix of assortments and pulled out. Xavier's going to reach into his journal, or reach for his journal, gonna pull out the page blank, and he's gonna put it on his circlet, and he's gonna show a replicated design of the blade he originally had, or the blade that it originally was. It was an executioner's blade, ultra great sword. If I could find my notes on it, that'd be great.
Sidious was pointing over to the little wand there.
Oh, I was typing.
Oh, it
Here's
looked
my
like you were all
keyboard.
going, draw it, draw it, draw it.
I believe I don't even remember where I have the description open, but I believe the description be. Oh, I see the the question I had typed out for Decidius. I was gonna ask him earlier. Would you happen to have a locomotion there that could work for a hamster?
What?
Do you?
No, I don't have a locomotion layer ready for a hamster.
Damn. I need a hamster model set up. I believe it's a completely black, old blade that has the depictions of like it's like a barbed wire on the handle or on the crossguard, essentially.
Mm.
The reason why well, more than likely have assumption that this is the same one. Question is, this used to be this. He points at the blades on the revolver and points them to the sword itself.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is probably the same size, if not maybe a bit smaller than hammers.
Okay. Then a question. Are you planning on using this weapon during the fighting?
It ultimately depends on what we encounter. Yes,
Say
I
again?
had.
Sorry, say that again?
It depends ultimately on what we encounter here. I did use it prior when we first encountered the spawn prior, but did not execute anyone. This would be put it.
Well,
Like he warned, though, if you kill the Lord, you kill countless amounts of offspring.
Well, I don't plan on killing any lords or anything. This is me informing you that I have in my possession of this, and if anyone learns
what
that
are you
I
going to
have-
do with it? Now that you know. Or at least have a very good assumption.
Like I said, it depends on the situation we may find ourselves. I will not hesitate to use it if any of our lives are in jeopardy. But I don't plan to use it on any of the lords or the Hyena, as Ulysses described.
Alright.
If
Let's hope it doesn't come
anyone
to that.
beyond the 5 of us finds out I have this, they will likely turn hostile. But I thought it better to inform you, if in case this were to occur.
Thank you for informing us of it.
Mm-hmm.
At least now we have a backup plan should something really, really go bad. I don't think
Xavier's with the circles on. He's going to erase it or like just black out the blade itself on his, and then tuck away.
You are cutting out a lot, by the way. You might want to adjust your noise gate.
Yeah.
It's probably because mic isn't set down because I'm on my normal mic. There we go.
Yeah, it's been set for your VR mic, not your desktop mic. It's all good.
Oh, my notes. But yeah, I'm gonna blank out the actual blade I've written out in my journal and put my revolver away.
I will say, Xavier, remember he did say it turns its wielder mad. And I don't think you need any more of that.
Quite aware of that, but when I first had it, I'm pretty sure kind of scared it.
No?
I was going to say, don't forget, he has like some eldritch creature.
I'm very aware.
Yeah, so like...
Carl likes to treat it as like a pet of sorts.
That's
Remind me
horrifying
that-
to know.
As you would see some of that black ink bubble up and cover the rock as a little mouth forms, as he just goes, I like to make him do tricks.
Like what?
I made him once just fire randomly while Xavier was working. It was hilarious.
Can he do a backflip?
Wait, you did that?
Yes.
You almost ruined my research notes. I was looking into
Yes.
Barnabas's spells.
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Funny.
I really do have to study the both of you when we have more
No
time.
more cursing from here on out. Until I say otherwise.
Oh. The
Well, what
googly
does
eyes
he-
just kind of droop in different directions.
Can he do a backflip though? That's the question.
Looks at Revolver.
I don't know
This
if
it
I
is.
can do that.
Knowing on how casually he's able to do that, can I remember if I've ever seen anybody like have control over it like that before? Like
No.
that kind of symbiosis?
Definitely not. You have never
Yeah,
seen
that's
an eldritch and usually the eldritch would subsume and like
Mm-hmm.
absorb the prior. There's never a happy cooperation you've seen.
yeah. Yeah,
The
this is
closest you've seen is some people that like willingly accept it, but
that's
they're
more like
usually
hive mind kind of.
they're usually the kind of people that
Yeah.
do not stay in the city.
Mhm. Yeah, he's gonna leave that for now, but he does look very disturbed. he doesn't really like that at all.
And y'all thought, it was kind of pointless for me to be asking for clarifications on stuff about, like, what types of wood. Is any of the, like, sacred woods amongst druids a possibility of usage? He's got a fucking vampire killing blade.
Maybe don't say that out loud.
He's already said it out loud.
Ah, fair enough. Whatever.
I haven't directly said it.
You said, hey, you remember that thing where I asked him specifically about these types of blades? And then pulled out the blade and pointed at it.
You
But I
guys have the
didn't say it.
subtlety of a
He didn't
giant
say it.
boulder.
He did. He did.
You said it, I didn't say it.
By the way,
I- Go on, go on, go on.
I was going to ask, did you guys notice that he kept looking at me weird?
I mean, did we?
Like,
Yeah.
like he would look at you guys like
Insight
directly.
checks.
He would look at you guys directly, but like he
Insight? I love insight. I've got
no.
some plus two.
I couldn't tell.
Anyone that got above a 14 would have been able to have noticed.
I got a 19.
I love a
When I
good
was-
7.
When I was
That's what I
speaking to him, he did.
No.
Whenever I was trying to converse with him, he was kind of beating his eyes back to you and back. And he was keeping
Was
an
he?
odd focus on you.
Hmm.
Quite
I
right.
didn't notice.
Maybe.
He seemed almost hesitant, I suppose.
I mean, have you seen him?
Caution.
No offense,
Mm.
but like, you are like the perfect supper for him.
But he wasn't okay. He wasn't. He was looking at all of us in that sort of way, but he wasn't exactly looking at Lucas like that.
Well, so there's several possibilities. Like you said, a little hesitancy. One, I'll be honest. Compared to the rest of us, you're a bit of an oddity. Two, the magic item that's super important to them is tied to equipment that is amongst like what you have. It probably has a very similar design. Three, you remember that whole thing he was talking about, the story of paladins showing up and releasing sunlight everywhere? Didn't you have like a new sword from a family member who was a paladin or
Oh, yeah.
warrior that had a funny
Oh shit.
sunblade?
another
They're also
thing.
like very golden adorned.
And looked
Another
very...
another thing I was going to add onto that is I was reading the Velvet Court book, and it said, like, when I was looking at the topic of the artifact, it's said that it came from like the north, the druids in the north. There's only one place that like I can really think of like that could be, and that's apparently where my dad's from. So another layer on
He's
top of
old.
that. Yeah, but
And your
that's
dad is
where
an elf,
2
right?
million.
yeah, that's and it's the other thing is that it's like my from what I
You're
know
kidding.
from what I know my dad's has links to druids, or my family has links to druids.
Oh
He
dear.
could know you. Or... Do you
So
look like
ties to
him? Do you
druids.
know that?
Do I look like my dad? I've never seen my
Yeah,
dad.
man. No, I know that, but nothing your mother ever said to you,
I honestly I don't know the answer to this question. I honestly don't. I don't know how to. Yeah, history check.
History.
DM, I'm going to use legendary lore to remember his dad.
Legendary Lord of history check.
I'm gonna think real hard about it.
Well,
I think that's
you'd need
21.
Him. You'd need the dad to be able to cast legend lore on them.
Yeah. 23 on the history check.
Your mum infrequently talked about your dad,
Mm-hmm.
but you do kind of offhandedly remember at one point she said that you had his eyes. Out of everything, whenever she looked at your eyes, it was like staring at his.
He'll kind of relay this. Like, my mom never really spoke much about my dad, but she did say that I have his eyes.
Well, you know, as they say, eyes are the window to the soul.
Yeah, so
Maybe.
Are they?
the
I don't know.
yeah, so you've got 4 things going for you. Some relation to the druids of the north, tied to the artifact. Your connection to the genies, or the jinn connected to the artifact. Your connection to a family member who used a essentially solar blade. And amongst us, you're a bit of an oddity.
Yeah. Great
What
big
was the
combo
fourth one?
of thing.
Amongst us, he's a bit of an oddity.
Oh yeah.
Very
Yeah,
bright
Okay,
compared to the rest of us.
quickly look at what because I don't remember what the sword did.
Yeah,
can look that up. Look that back up.
Because you're on training with Vamorous for longsword training, because you got that new.
No,
fun-
short sword training.
Short sword.
I have
Okay.
proficiency in long swords. I don't have
Yeah.
proficiency in short swords.
Yo.
No, short sword.
Mhm.
If I remember right, it was a fun new little like solar blade.
It's not. It's just a normal. It's a normal looking sword. It's just
Does give you stuff because it's you.
The
uh
Nihilo
But it
Or
looks
am
normal,
I-
right? Yeah.
Or am I
I
thinking
mean, I'm pretty sure it
because the
looks just
eldritch
normal.
being looks like a sword and I'm mixing, or it looks like a
one thing.
almost sun with tendrils behind it, and I'm
But-
mixing those two things.
Fun fact: this has still never popped up yet, and I'm a little bit worried about it. I have a
Uh-oh.
mark of a sun under his gloves.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Fun fact: he's not mentioning this, but he's just remembering that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember in my head because I know there was something for the sun.
Yeah, he
I
has
know
a
the
mark of
eldritch
Pelor,
being had the
mark of
okay.
soul on him, but aside from that,
Mhm.
his blade has aura of tenacity upon it.
Okay.
So maybe it's like you're conflating
Oh,
those
yeah,
things.
I think I'm
Mhm.
mixing the several things because the mark of soul for the armor and the fact that the eldritch being that was coming through had having that tie to life has that like sun motif, the tendrils coming
yeah,
off
the
it.
aurora
Yeah.
sort of like.
I think I'm tying those two sun motifs to the
Yeah,
sword
it's
we
a lot
got
of
out
little
of it.
things
Mhm.
threading together. Okay. So is that everything everyone wants for the night?
The small thing that Lucas was gonna do, he was gonna bring out Lupin, and he's gonna ask her to kind of keep an eye out while he sleeps. Like he's gonna explain what, like telepathically, he's gonna explain what's going on. Like especially with the vampires. And he's like,
As you're like getting ready for bed, as she is saying about it, it's like, really like to get yourself in this stuff, don't you?
not my fault.
You're the one taking these sort of jobs. I mean, yay, the gin are really helpful now, but why are you doing all this? You're easily smart enough to get yourself really rich and find a safe place to live.
He kind of like as he's like prepping, he kind of stops and thinks about that, and is like I don't know. It finding a safe like job or stuff never really felt right. Something about like he kind of like gestures to like everywhere. It's like all of this feels like I'm supposed to do this. It feels right.
Kind of flies up in front of your face and just kind of stares you down a moment and then just goes, "Good. If you'd have said otherwise, I might have just slapped you."
Yeah, he kind of smiles. Glad you care.
Supposed to be my adventuring buddy, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. He kind of stretches, like looks around, then
Yeah, the thing that creeps me out the most.
what?
The tiny doors up near the ceiling.
He'll take a look at that.
You kind of like, huh? In the nice trellised edging of the ceiling, you would note that there are almost like little pathways along the outer edges and tiny mouse hole-sized doors.
Huh. That is really creepy.
I mean, that's usually the first place I look, so, you know. But don't worry, I will keep you safe.
Thank you.
Now get some sleep, beautiful. I'm gonna go keep eyes out.
Thanks you. I really appreciate it. He's gonna.
Better.
He's gonna turn in for the night.
As she's gonna sit on one of those little, like, raised edges, as she's gonna stare at the door for a bit, but then ends up just kind of watching you sleep.
2:17 a.m. Wake up. Lupine is in the middle of a fist fight with a rat in the ceiling.
I can see her do it. So she's fighting she's fighting like a spider. She's like,
Hell no. Hell no.
oh,
Hell
you
no.
are like a. How about you?
She's technically she is trained in like short swords. So she could be like fighting it with a sword.
Dark
Huzzah!
eating a rat.
little
She has like a
rats
one of
coming
those like
through the road,
toothpick
like,
swords.
Pick another direction, buddy. Different room. Different room.
Dodge roll, stab. Okay,
Just
so,
like Elden Ring.
each of you,
Rolling around the rat.
each of you
Oh my
would
God.
awaken one after the other.
Reminder, using Feather Fallen's Raven's Queen Slumber for 4 hours and meditating for the next 4.
Okay.
We can long rest? Oh no.
As you guys long rest.
Yay!
I get my stuff back.
Rest. Heal.
Hooray.
Good.
I can action surge
Yes,
once more.
yeah.
Oh no.
All my flying is back.
I can
Happy
point at
days.
you and say,
Fuck.
you roll back. Here's a pity roll. Here's a
Here's
pity
a-
number.
Here's the
Here's
pity
pity
bonus. Here's pity
Pity point.
bonus.
pity point.
Pity point.
PP.
I want to say, I want to wake up, Silver wants to wake up early so that they can have everything that they've written down, from their knowledge at least, written like on paper, sprayed around the desk essentially, ready for the planning phase.
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah.
You're not the
I
one
mean,
who wrote the
Talton would
brain,
probably
though.
be up because Drow also trans, right? He's probably up.
Ah.
I'll help with that.
As each of you kind of wake up one after the other, with Vamris and Lucas being the last ones up. Ulysses would be a little down-dressed. He's wearing just like the kind of vest and frilled shirt. Hasn't got the jacket or anything like that. He's just kind of idly lounging as he's kind of staring out the window towards the tower in the north. From that, like, nice living area that you guys were kind of using as like the ready room out of his outside of his living area.
Good morning.
Good morning to each of you. Silver was already in here preparing her notes.
Yes, I was.
I know your other friend was already up and around. I do not know if they're here.
Xavier?
Hmm.
I have
It's
no
not
idea.
that far to the guest quarters anyway.
Lovely bedrooms, by the way.
Thank you.
Very comfortable.
Do we have any more idea on the plan?
So far we only really have what has been kind of given in the knowledge of what I at least got from the brain.
As Ulysses does get up and he starts wandering over to the cupboards, he would pull out a large scroll as he's going to come over and kind of moving some of your stuff would lay out a large map. Several like layers, like a good like 12 layers, as it's the schematics for the central castle, as well as some of the outlying buildings surrounding it.
I want to wait for everybody to get here so we can discuss our best plan of action.
Of course. Would you like me to call everyone?
They've had a lot of, they've had a rough journey, so I think letting them come on their own time is probably better.
You guys can interject at any point.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say he's
Hmm.
Vebers wouldn't be late at waking up. It's just right now he doesn't have a reason to be first up. So it's just
It's gonna
his usual wake up, like 6:37.
I love how everyone's gotten up early, but we're just doing their own things, so nobody knows anyone else is awake.
Yeah,
Yeah, very much.
I was gonna say Lucas would be up, but like unless like someone told him he like where they are going, like he's gonna just like hang around the what's it called, the kind of living area next to the room.
Yeah, because I was gonna
Lupine,
be.
by the way, as soon as you were up, would have flown down and just kind of gone onto your shoulder, fall asleep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Would have been adjusting space because I got that belt of returning, that new one we got, but never actually got what it does specifically, other than you can attune a weapon to it. Is it will you throw the
You
weapon?
can,
that.
attune, you can attune 4 items to it. And those 4 items, if you throw them or they are taken from you, you can recall that item to the belt.
Okay.
And it does work with pouches. So if you have something in a pouch, it will return to the pouch since the pouch is attuned to the belt.
Okay, that's what I was trying to make sure, because if I can attune, Vanny's dagger to that, that frees up one of my packed weapons, and I can repack the Musmine.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
You're gonna be fighting Illithids with the muscle.
I
One of Bill's
want
favorite
to,
tricks was
but
having his money bag attuned to the belt, because then he could give people money and then return it to his pouch.
That's hilarious.
oh yeah,
I'm saving that idea in the back of my mind.
This way, take the money out of the pouch.
oh, but yeah,
wait,
that
no.
was just the big thing, because I can bind my dagger and axe to it. And then I'd have my +2 spear and Masamune packed to me.
So you've woken up early and you're just sat here like, this goes here, that attunes to
Yeah.
this attunes to me, I packed with this. You retrieve your thread and bell and that for your alarm spell. As you kind of walk out, you would see that Lucas is kind of sat to one side of the little, like, common area.
Yeah, like he took a handkerchief and like he's using it as like a blanket for like Lupin,
Aww.
letting her rest.
You need like a little shirt, like a little breast pocket, so she can sit in it.
He does.
Oh,
have
she
rest-
usually rests in like the crook of his neck in
Ah,
like his
cute.
jacket collar and that.
Yeah.
So she's
That's
just
how it
wrapped in that, like stuffed into the collar as usual.
Lupine burrito.
Lupine burrito.
burrito.
So if you're likely, just grab all
More like a
stuff in his
lumpia.
room as he gets up. from his,
Lumpia. You know about that?
meditation
Yeah, I
seat
love Lumpia.
against the wall.
Lumpia's the
and begin to
greatest.
make his way.
I love it.
You'll very securely strap and hide away the revolver, so it's out of sight.
Right at the
Yeah,
back
as
of your jacket,
far
kinda,
away
like,
as like
tucked away.
possible.
Oh, I was looking through my items again. It's hidden under a spot where I need to scroll down. I completely forgot about the fact the Verdant Quill gives me I can't be moved, and I have advantage on anything that knocked me prone when I'm on natural terrain.
Hell yeah.
Man, that was so useful previously. Those times I've been knocked on my
For next
ass.
time. For next time.
Next time.
Like one thing I forgot that I have, I think. Let me double check with it or read this. I I have +2 for Constitution saving throws.
That would have also been very useful.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot I had that because I'm tuned to the Nalio clan sword.
As each of you kind of meet up and start heading for that kind of study outside of Ulysses' room, you would see that these two are already there, kind of looking over some of the schematics of the castle, all 12 floors of it. 10 floors and 2 subfloors.
Okay. How many lords are there exactly in the castle? Do you know?
In the castle?
Yes.
From what I understand, there were still, when they attacked us, 6 of the lords in the castle.
Okay.
I do not know where they would have stashed them. But I do know they've got them in some kind of hibernation or something, because I can usually sense when others are awake.
Possible then. Worst case scenario, they're being used as a battery.
It
Gonna put it out
could
there.
be. It could be the psionics. Some kind of weird psionic trick. But can I, looking at the schematics of everything, could I have a guess at what would probably be the optimal place to keep like a properly powerful thing chained? I guess.
This place is like
have
a
a-
this place is like a fortress in how it's designed. So there are numerous places. Anywhere along that central column of the spire, the basement, there's litany of places they could be stored.
So, from the information we managed to gather so far, one of the illithids that were stationed here have already been slain and paraded around. There are 2 more in the vicinity of the tower in that area. If I
And
were
also
to...
the one leading them, I think, yes?
I've yet to encounter that one, I suppose, but I believe so, yes.
3 more.
3 more, then. We have 2 confirmed illithids, then, and 1 that may be of...
Might be there or might have already left.
Let's hope we don't encounter him here. From what assumptions I could make, 1 may be assistant to maintaining the aerial defenses of the tower. When we were originally targeted, as we had come here on an airship in some manner, the way that they were using to target us was through a psychic link, I believe.
Detecting where we were and firing the laser.
There's likely
So
someone
then
operating the tower's defenses.
So then one of the 2 will more than likely be still stationed there. There has
Probably.
been many more of the tower's attacks through the night.
And given the states that we had found yourself in, there is likely another that may be watching over some of the other lords and other such prisoners for now, to maintain control over the spawn, over the rest of their spawn. And
The
for the
last one
one,
that you killed was the one that was dealing with, well, me and the other lords who had survived their initial attack.
wait, so are there 3 other? How would
Well,
we
no,
have
because
3
you
figures
killed
confirmed?
one. You killed one, and he was just referencing that one. He was the one hunting everyone.
Okay.
There's the one that you guys think is probably keeping track of the vampire lords, so wherever they're stashed. There's the one powering the gun.
Yep.
And the boss.
Yeah.
And then the...
So, total, there was 4. You've killed 1.
We have 3 left. Then the last one is likely figuring out how to gain access to the artifact in question.
That is probably the one in charge then.
Hmm.
Is the artifact they came for.
If we were
Likely.
to go about this systematically, it may be in our best interest to try to free the rest of the lords first.
Yeah.
We'd gain very little if we would try to go after the tower defenses itself, unless they power other defenses inside as well.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to do it
My internet died.
Oh no.
If we'd want to do this stealthily, we'd have to figure out a way to block off communication between each of the illithids inside. Because once we attack one, the other two are going to know. So if we want to do that, I'd say we go after the one keeping track of the imprisoned lords, as once they're free, they'll be able to take relative control of their spawn, meaning we have less to engage and fight against when we get deeper into the area.
Yes, and I would much rather have 5 lords in their spawn with us, or at least, not actively antagonizing us over 5 unconscious lords in all their spawn antagonizing us.
There is one thing I worry about, though. It depends on how they have been keeping the lords. My spawn had been sneakily feeding me their own blood during my time imprisoned in that well. If they haven't been feeding the lords in whatever stasis they've got them in, it would mean that they would come out hungry, feral. I fear they would attack us as quickly as any other if they are in such a state. Though we won't know that until we find them.
So maybe best for us to try to keep a substitute to keep them
Would
at bay
we-
when we free them.
Well, we
Would
could
it be?
do.
Do we have any reserves that we could take with us?
We have reserves of blood, yes, but old blood can only sustain you. Fresh blood is what rejuvenates. It's the reason why my spawn were able to keep me, well, mostly together. And you saw last night, especially you, Silver, what I was like towards the end there.
That is why I'm thinking of an idea of possibly making 5 small vials of blood.
The thing is,
Right,
if we
to
can
feed them.
find the queen, then we can have her with us. She is far more stronger than the others. She is not as strong as their leader, but together with her, maybe we might stand a chance.
Okay.
Do you believe she
can't
is
free
being
the
kept
others.
separately?
Oh, more likely than not. The others, yes, they have many offspring, but she is currently the acting ruler of all of us. Unless someone was able to resurrect Dracula himself, I doubt they would want to harm her.
So we'd have to find out her location then, which presents entirely other issue then.
Wait a minute.
Would she? Would she be under
Do you know her name? You know her name?
Yes. I'm just going to grab that now.
The friend
Xavier.
finder.
Xavier. Can find her.
I need a map of the
We have the castle right here.
We have the blueprints.
I did not know that.
And we can find the other lords as well.
This helps narrow it
Full
down.
names.
Okay, we need full names.
Well, we have one of them right here.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it. I had it here a second ago.
I know I do have a few bottles of some other blood I obtained during our travels. Although I suppose that would be considered old blood. We
What
found the
blood do you
remnants
have?
of a few bottles of Titan human blood.
I don't think that
Her
means
name-
anything to me.
Her full name is Carmilla Tepesh.
A descendant?
No, she was Vladimir's wife.
Mm.
He will ask Xavier either for the friend finder or to use the friend finder.
Okay. You said there's a map of the castle, like
Yeah, the blueprint. The
Yeah,
blueprint.
like
Yeah,
of
the
we have
12
blueprints.
floors.
There's
Okay.
10 floors, 2 subfloors.
I'm gonna search 2 names then. One's going to be the one that was told to us, Carmilla Tepesh.
As you type in Carmilla Tepesh, you would see that their name their glur would appear at around the 8th floor. Looks to be at the center of it. As you would see, each floor basically has like a central kind of like spine inner room on each floor of the tower.
Okay.
It's like thicker walls, heavy doors. These are for important things to be protected.
Okay, then 3 names then. As I was
Uh-oh.
going to ask Ulysses, did you manage to decipher or overhear at any point any of the names of the Illipids or their leader?
I did not know. Apart from to mock us, they spoke entirely in their own minds.
Of course, it's going to be. Would have been nice to know exactly where they were, but I suppose not. We'll have to figure that out ourselves. And then, just in case it comes up at any point, because his name is mentioned again, Xavier's going to put in Vladimir Tepes. Just
As you
in
put
case.
Vladimir Tepesh in, you would see that it lights up towards the bottom back of the sub-basement, just past some of the walls that are designed in the architecture sheet here. It's like just a bit off to the edge of the paper.
Is it in the same manner of a small glowing dot?
It is, but it's the weakest you've ever seen it. It kind of like goes like little pulses.
Where did you say it was? Sorry?
The second sub-basement. At the very back. Like past the walls of what's designed on the architecture. It's like literally, like there's where the architecture ends. Like, actually, I have the pen here, so I can just... You'd see it's like kind of like... There's the architectural plans. Here's the edge of the paper. The dot would be like here.
Was it mentioned to us that he had died at any point or was slain, or
He was
I don't remember.
he was trapped, I believe. What?
Yeah, that's chained.
He was sealed away.
Why was he sealed away exactly?
When the Order was younger, long before my time, Vladimir, Lord Dracula, he had tried to make a place for the children, his offspring. It was before my time, almost spanning almost half of Bofoklise's northern half. But he extended his reach too far. Younger lords, far from his gaze and control, sought more power. They allowed their greed and need to exceed their station. And because of that, innocents were harmed. It was almost a retelling of the atrocities committed in the past. And because of that, priests and knights of Pelor came. They killed many hundreds of thousands and sealed him away as the cause of this great evil.
And I
Even
assume
their
that's...
consecrated weapons were not strong enough to kill him permanently.
And I assume this is maintained or kept by the Order of Lords here, barring recent circumstances.
I do not know specifically.
Hmm.
A lot of that has fallen to pass, and Carmilla was never one to speak so boldly of what happened. I came in far later than the fall of the greatest empire that was made by them.
Noted.
What would happen if he was released now?
I do not know. But it should be known that he was the first and the strongest of us ever to exist. Even holy weapons could not kill him.
Well,
That is... okay.
there's also the other thing of, in case anyone had the idea in the back of their head, if we're worried about the current lords being thirsty when they
Hungry.
wake up, I cannot imagine the thirst he would have.
He would,
So,
I'm pretty sure, drink
let's-
3 of us without, you know, even
So,
feeling the pit of the
let's-
hunger.
Let's put that way on the backup
is-
plans. Like way,
Yeah,
way,
that is
way
in the
back there.
very... That is in, like, Plan D or something like that.
The
I was thinking more like G or H.
Look, at this point, I don't think we have many plans right now, so...
Yeah, we got plan A, B, C, maybe
bring us-
D, and then
To bring us
H.
back to our main objective, are there any other, are there any aqueducts or maybe underground areas we can head deeper into the castle in an indirect way?
There are 4 entrances I can think of. As he would take a quill from the side, he would circle on the first floor, showing some of the exterior parts. There is a well here. It's mostly for releasing gases and things like this from the waste systems. It's not very large, but we would be able to maybe squeeze down there if we can remove the grate. We would be able to head down into the sewer system and into the castle. There is the main gate, but that would probably not be the best idea. On the 4th floor here, there is a balcony.
This was into Camilla's personal room. She was strong enough that she did not see it as a weakness to the building, given she would be there. And the last one is the roof.
We'd probably want to avoid aerial entrances for the time being until we have the chance to deal with the tower's defensives. That will likely shoot us down almost immediately. Or
There
we'd be
is
detected,
another-
rather.
There is another possibility, but I am not 100% sure on it.
There is, as he kind of pulls out the ground floor, he circles towards the back as he points out, there is a lot of degradation in the cliffs. If it has been some time since these were updated, and it has been many a year, especially given what happened 20 years ago with the giant necromancer. There could be possibility that some of the erosion has broken through to some of the catacombs. So there could maybe be an entrance to the subfloors of the cliff.
but my sure of that is not 100%.
If
Bad idea.
maybe, but so front door no go, straight up no go.
Yeah.
The roof is a no go as well because of aerial. Then we only have
Balcony,
really
probably
two.
not.
Well,
Um,
it's the fourth floor.
Let's
the balcony, maybe
do.
if we climb. If he comes down to it, I can always turn into the lizard and start moving people.
We could do that.
I can probably hold a form for like an hour.
We could.
yeah. I
Go on.
also have polymorph. I can hold that form for like an hour,
Our
I think.
safest entrance would probably be the sewers.
Okay.
It's far enough away from the castle's interior itself that any spawn or thrall that might be around may not see us enter that way.
That seems
Then-
pretty viable.
Okay, if we took the sewers, what would be our best way of getting up to? Are we going toward? Are we? I want to make sure. Are we going towards the other lords, or are we going straight to the queen?
Well, where are the other lords?
Honestly,
Do
I
we-
think we might want to just go straight for the queen.
If we're going straight to the queen, she's on the 8th floor.
The
Is there
balcony's
any
on the
way?
4th floor,
Yeah.
so it would be
Where's
less up.
where's the artifact being held? Would you know?
The artifact, yes, it is at the 9th floor. The opening on the 10th floor to the roof had a opening down to the 9th as well through the 10th. It is how we were able to change the weather. We needed to regularly reapply the weather effect using documentation taken from the druids of Acutesphere a long time ago.
What would be if we went through the sewers? What would be the quickest way for us to get to the 8th floor? Do you know?
Well, they've destroyed the teleportation circles, so that would be no longer viable. And more than likely, they would have also destroyed the pads that would have taken us up and down using teleportation magic in a similar way. Or they could have kept that for their own use. There is a service elevator for the thralls and servants that we had, and the stairwell.
That's a lot of stairs.
The surface elevator might be our best bet then. I'm guessing it goes all the way up?
Yes, it follows along as he points to the large, spinal rooms. You see here, as he points to a little square off to the side, this is the servants' elevator. This is what would travel up and down. It stops around the 8th floor, though, as the 9th and 10th were reserved only for the lords, as it, well, he doesn't point towards Lucas, house the artifacts.
If we get to the 8th floor, that would give us decent access to Miss Carmilla.
Yeah.
We'd likely end up fighting our way through, though.
We will have to be stealthy, though, because we would need to get to the 1st floor. And we will most likely be coming in the second sub-basement.
Well, as was shown yesterday, I do have that spell to pass without trace. It's not a guarantee, but it's certainly a help.
The only thing I worry about is my own method of traversal. Usually I would have turned to mist, but I have the feeling they have probably reactivated the emergency security to the castle. We have several ancient artifacts that are eyes of anti-magic scattered around the tower. They would disable any magical effects and greatly weaken myself or other magical beings.
How do we disable them if we come across them?
The only way would be to destroy them with a powerful enough object, or I do not know how else.
Would applying null magic be a possibility? Would applying null magic be a possibility?
I suppose if you have an item like that. I know the castle had at least one null magical item in it.
Alright.
Ah, shit. I'll have to add that to the list of things to attune. I've got those. I can't attune it. Damn. Anyways, I do have those several, null magic spears.
We'll probably use those to bypass any of those sorts of items. Disable them at the very least for a short time. Then our decided route is the sewers, was it?
Seems the best option, at least for me. The other ways would be quicker, but we need to be able to be stealthy.
The sewers will be a tight fit, though. The opening, I myself will be able to enter easily by changing forms, but it might be quite a tight fit for each of you.
I should be fine.
The opening is only about 2 feet across.
It is a grate, yes? You can see the bottom?
Yes, it looks like a well. It's a slightly raised stone structure with a grate over the top, so people did not try and actually use it as a well.
I'm sure I could make that work. Well, all of this if needed.
Then just make sure the kite squeeze, that is only the trip down. Or is that the full trip down and into the
Yes,
subsection?
it's the full trip. Yes, these were never meant to be traversed. At least we won't have to worry about the smell. If no one's been using it as an actual home for some time.
Don't do that. No, I don't want to hear that. Ugh. I've had my horror stories.
The only other option I bring up is these supposed catacombs off the cliffs. It'd probably give us access to maybe further into the castle, or further up into the castle in comparison to this route, due to its older history. And maybe
However,
way deeper.
if it's,
But
if it's not corroded and we have to blow it up or do something, it gives us away.
So then, the sewers or the catacombs?
I'd prefer to go to the sewers.
Yes.
Go on.
I was gonna say, now if you believe there is the wear and tear, if they aren't fully degraded, would you, rough estimate, do you think it'd be more of a matter of just moving any earth packed down below the stones to give the last dent?
Years ago, we were worried about one of the tunnels collapsing into the sea, so if it has happened, then it would probably be an exposed tunnel. Maybe some dirt and debris to move, but if it had fallen down into the waters, underneath the castle, it curves into a large chasm beneath it, like a cave.
Ask because
that long ago, it might be more worth a shot.
I just ask as well because I do have the mold earth cantrip. move stone itself, but if we're just worried about compacted dirt being the last thing holding the stone together...
There is a possibility then we could go straight to the third sub-basement. That is all natural stone. It was long before the castle was even built.
I can also detonate control explosives if needed, assuming...
Well, as long as it's not worked stone, right? Just pure natural.
No, it's natural
Then I can-
stone. It was from
then I can mold
before
it.
the invention of worked stone.
Then I can mold it if needed.
So that is another option. We could go to the third sub-basement. The only thing we
Feel
would have
like-
to worry about is making noise coming out of the third into the second.
I was going to say, it feels like we're getting lower and lower into like the sub basements and not higher and higher, which way we need to go.
Adds
We'll make our
more
way up.
distance, but it also, by the sounds of it, the lower we start, the better we have of approaching without alarming.
I
A lot
guess
of the sub-basements are unmanned. There would be no reason to protect them, being one of the most secure parts.
We won't immediately give ourselves away. It might be
mm,
best.
Shall we take it to votes then? The sewers or the catacombs?
I'd say we try the catacombs. That seems much more viable now.
I still want to say the sewers, but if I'm outvoted, then I'm outvoted.
Lucas, Vamos.
At the moment, I'm leaning towards the catacombs. Not just because the souls sound like they could be safe, but with the tight squeeze, there are the inherent risks of one, someone getting stuck, and two, this isn't a path we can take more than one at a time. The longer it takes for someone to start going and get a good distance in, the longer everyone else has to stand near this well.
Assuming there isn't any trouble at the bottom as well.
Yes.
Lucas?
I'm also for the catacombs.
Gotta speak up.
Yes.
You got
Sorry.
it.
I'm also for the catacombs.
I'm sorry, my dear, but
I know, I know, I see how it is. Everybody hates me here. It's fine.
Oh my god.
I'm not Shay here. I'm not Shay.
It's a fair enough, but like it's a fair enough plan for the sewers, but it's just the thing that
Alright, I understand. You don't have to tell me twice. If you believe that the catacombs are best, we go the catacombs. Okay, I'm not saying, oh no, you should not do that. We have to do sewers.
There's also the other, I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud, issue with the grate to the sewers. It's a tight squeeze, about 2 feet. If my wild shape drops for any reason, we're all going to be stuck for a bit.
We'll put you in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say we kick you in the back. We'll kick you down.
now, with a plan in mind, shall we head to the armory?
Yes.
Sure.
After you.
As he's going to lead you down towards one of the basement entrances to this castle, you would see this large silvered like vault door that he would just like kind of dial in the code and then turn this massive handle and pulls this thing open, as you'd see this like massive, like good almost 2-foot door just creak open, as inside you would see cabinets in layers to the side with little walkways between them, mannequins with full sets of armor on them, little like holsters with weapons placed upon them, and towards the back you would see a giant suit of armor as he kind of like walks in and motions around.
We have many things from many places across the world that we have kept secure here. If there is something you need, we can find something for you.
Can I like look around to see if there's any armor pieces that I could use?
Same.
Yes, there are several.
I was gonna say,
Could I
heard
roll?
Massive piece of, massive suit of armor. I was like, oh, I gotta love.
You could roll a d6 to see which one
Yippee.
that kind of pokes out to you.
5.
5. You would find one of the mannequins has this beautiful set. It looks almost fit for a woman, and it flows downwards almost like a dress, but as you carefully look at this black and red design, you would see that it is actually made of tons and tons of very tiny rose-shaped mithril links.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It is counts as studded leather when worn, but it has the setup of cloth, so it is light, doesn't impose any sort of penalties in terms of movement or anything like that. It also grants a +2 to your AC. Grants you advantage on, when attuned, advantage on charisma, deception, and performance checks. And while wearing it, through scrying or reflection, you will always appear beautiful and unblemished.
Oh, hell yeah. And I have scrying
Fuck.
too.
So like,
Nice.
+2 studded. That's, if I'm remembering studded off the top of my head, that's basically a 14 plus dex armor.
Yes.
Nice.
14 plus your dexterity modifier. If you've got a +4 dex, you got
I
18
think
AC.
my thing's already at, yeah, my AC's already at 14. So
No, no,
And,
this is
because of the
14 plus your dexterity modifier. If you've got a
It's actually
+4
higher.
dexterity modifier, you've got an
Uh,
18 AC armor set. If you
I have
wear
a 3.
that,
+3 for
plus three.
dex.
you'd have
So
a
17.
17 AC if you were wearing that.
Pretty nice.
I mean, it says I get advantage on deception.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome for you. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is
yeah. Take that one.
the mithril of the Velvet Court. It is made
I will
from
wear that.
blackened mithril.
That is mine. Thank you.
That is nice.
Hey.
Is there any
How do I
And
look?
it is light as hell. It is
Perfect.
like you're wearing just like a silk shirt, basically.
Ooh, I feel like I'm in my silky robes again. Woo!
is there any
You can wear that on top or under clothes.
I was gonna ask if there was any spell scrolls like in the armory.
There are a few. Specifically, they have spell scrolls of every bard spell up to 6th level.
Fuck. I don't know.
There are only singles of 4, 5, and 6, but 3 downwards there are multiple.
He'll take an I'm looking at them. He'll take an identify spell. Uh.
Oh, one thing to note: the spell scrolls in his little like armory here. They are made from a special kind of magical scroll. You roll a 1d4 upon using the spell. If you roll a 1, the spell scroll is destroyed. If not, the spell scroll is reusable.
Damn.
Okay, so he'll take this. That spells out.
As these are enduring spell scrolls. Is there anything Taldrin is looking for?
Yes, he's looking for armor as well.
Armor as well.
I'm gonna type
you
down.
can look for something specific, or you can do a roll like they've done.
I'll do a roll.
Okay. So it'd be a d6.
Okay,
Again.
yeah, I wasn't sure if there was going to be a or more. That is a 6.
A 6. Okay, what you would find is a mask that kind of stands out to you. It would frame the face, but has a mirrored silver reflection. Smooth without features, it is just like a kind of curved dome that covers the face. While wearing it, any armor you're wearing becomes +2 armor. You can cast Disguise Self at will while wearing the armor. And once per day, as a reaction, you can cause an attack or spell against you to automatically miss if the attacker fails a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Damn.
Oh my god.
You can also retarget the spell if there is an enemy creature within 5 feet.
Ooh. Thing is, my armor is broken right now, so
You
don't know
could,
if
if
that
you
would
want,
double it.
look at the same mithril they are looking at, because there are multiples of
Yeah,
the
that
mithril
might
of the
be a
Velvet
better-
Court.
as cool as that mask is, it might be better to actually get some actual armor.
The only other armors that they have, I can basically tell you all of them. There is
Yeah,
a
sorry.
dark garment that is like a cloak. There is the Mithril of the Velvet Court. This very ornate, like spiked, shouldered cloak with this long collar at the side. A set that seems to be with the armors, but it just looks like a collar. And the mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that the actual cloak, the armor piece.
Okay.
Yes,
So the morning mantle counts as a breastplate when worn, because it is quite like thicker and heavy material. It's quite layered.
But does it still count as light armor, or is it medium? 'Cause I don't know if I can
believe
wear that.
breastplate is medium. Let me just
I'd
check.
have to check if I can. Yeah, I'm not sure. if I
It
can
is
get that.
medium. A breastplate's medium, so you've got a max 2 dex bonus.
So it'd be medium armor.
Okay.
And does
but-
not have the dex penalty for stealth.
That one, surprisingly, does not require attunement.
Ooh.
The mantle, once per short rest, when you take any damage except for radiant, you can use your reaction to halve it.
Ooh.
And you also have advantage on any saving throws against effects that turn undead.
Yeah. I think that's not a bad one.
So technically,
Perfect.
you could take the Myth of the Velvet Court, attune to that, and still throw the cloak over.
Oh, okay. I thought we were picking one
the
item.
cloak's unattuned.
Okay, I thought we were only allowed to pick one item, which I was like,
Oh no, he's giving you free
Oh,
reign of the
cool.
armory. The better
Yeah,
equipped you guys are, the better the chances are.
absolutely then.
So if you need armor, if you need a weapon, like.
I will say I'm not entirely sure how I add that to my sheet.
I'd say take the notes down. I can just copy it over.
Yeah, please send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, I have no fucking clue to add that sort of shit in Foundry. It's scary.
It's a pain.
It's so fair.
It's a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of Foundry. I cannot lie to you. You guys are soldiers. I don't get it.
What is your dex bonus? Because I'm trying to think what your
2.
AC would be.
2.
So, cloak, 14 plus your dex bonus 2, 16 plus the mask, you'd be rocking an 18 AC.
Yes, sir.
And the ability to just ignore non-radiant, or resist non-radiant with a reaction and reflect a spell.
It's kind of chill.
It's kind of
Man,
fucking awesome.
It's gonna be so sad when we have to give all this equipment back.
I know.
Give it back.
Actually, we're going to need all of that back.
What are you? Good aligned people?
If you'll remember, he said
We're gonna
these would be
keep
your
all of them.
reward for
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah, these are what they're gonna give us if we help
Snaps
them.
fingers.
fix it.
Everyone teleports away with their gear.
Oh.
Xavier's
can't-
there with a bag of holding.
Just start stuffing the entire armor in there.
And then I go back to you to put this in.
Up to what level spells?
Up
to
to 6th. But the ones 4 to 6 are all single spells only, so he only has
Yeah.
one scroll of each.
Yeah.
3 below, he has multiple.
No, I see
But
like
all
what
of the
is
scrolls are
actually-
enduring spell scrolls.
trying to see what's actually quite useful.
I think you sent
I
me
have
the wrong
that.
one.
That one. Here for that one.
I think you sent me the oracles one.
Oh, I was just posting that as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, my bad.
Like I'm just packing like a bunch of like support spells. Because that's the one thing I cannot do is do a lot of support shit. So, might as well take the chance.
Welcome to my armory. It's been 2 million years, but I see adventures are the same as always.
He is just standing by the door, just watching you guys, just kind of like smirking a bit. Is there anything Vamris is looking for?
You said giant suit of armor in the back. I'm immediately going to at least look at the giant suit of armor.
This thing, as you are walking up to it, Ulysses does kind of come walking over as he just goes, "That is definitely one you would not be able to keep. I doubt you will even be able to use it. That, my friend, is the armor of the Golden Knight. One of their paladins. My predecessor managed to kill one in single combat. The armor was brought here piece by piece. It is said that Dragoldan paladins get stronger as they fight, as their belief empowers them.
Well, even if I have to give it back,
I mean, you
I
could
wouldn't
try
mind
it.
trying it.
I do not know what happens if a non-Dragoldanite tries to wear the armor.
Out of code, I don't know much about Dragoldans. I don't know if Famrus would know much either. Yeah, let's give it a try.
As he reaches out and places his hand on the breastplate, you'd watch as all of the pieces of metal just kind of slide and peel aside, opening up the torso for you to clamber into.
Just in case this goes wrong, if you'll hold on to my friend here, and I'm going to have the Florin Arcurus come off.
As he reaches out, the Florin Cuirass actually retreats and tries to coil away from Ulysses' hand.
Right, I forgot. This one was given as a reward due to issues with undead.
Do you want me
So
to?
if you'll hold.
Yeah.
As it just curls around your hands a little.
Ugh.
Alright. Wish me luck. I'm gonna clamber in.
So you clamber into the armor and settle into place. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I love Constitution saving throws.
That.
Let's see. 16. That'll be a 24.
As you feel immediate blinding pain burst up of you, as you get the feeling that this armor is trying to kill you, though fighting back against it, your current immortal state, you push through the pain as the armor seals and closes around you. As congratulations, you are probably one of the only people in the setting who can actually wear Dragoldanite armor outside of what is allowed. So with the roll
God
you
damn
have
it,
gotten-
Vamrus' curse
with the
of
roll
never
you have
half-assed.
gotten- The role you have gotten, you are now wearing the Dragoldanite armor. You do not get any of the benefits of being Dragoldanite, a part of their religion. So you can't empower yourself, but you do get access to the base armor values that this grants. So, your AC, until you doff the armor, is 21.
Jesus. Holy shit. Is that
You have resistance to magical effects. And on top of that, your strength and constitution are maxed to 20, if not already.
Okay, allow me to
Oh
mark
my
some notes
God.
down real quick.
Yeah. Is that 20? Is that like flat
Oh,
or with
God.
his modifier? That
No,
is it modifier on
his
top of it?
AC
It's gonna be
his
flat.
modifiers are put to 20 if they are
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean I meant the AC.
The
what is,
AC, 21.
Okay, so it's just
Heavy armor doesn't
Yeah.
get dex bonuses.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, true.
The downside
Uh,
is, because you are in clenched up crippling pain, as you can feel like this thing trying to eat away at you as your immortality pushes back against that. Basically, every time you are hit successfully, you essentially need to do a concentration check.
I'm a war mage. I've got advantage on those.
If you fail, the armor instantly kills you and you are doffed of the armor.
Oh.
I mean, you can't die. So
He can't die permanently.
You guys
but it's
can't.
still
Yeah, you
weird.
guys can't afford the
Okay, yeah, that's
timer
true.
on that.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't died yet, so the timer's
You
not
can
that
also
long.
willingly doff the armor if you so choose.
Yeah,
While also wearing the armor, you are also considered a large creature.
Nice.
he's gonna be sitting there, just incredible pain. Oh. Well, it feels like it's trying to kill me. This is incredibly painful, Silver.
What do you want me to do about it, dude?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and bargain with the armor. I don't know if
Bargain?
that
What do
works.
you mean by
Yeah,
that?
my
How the
armor,
fuck
my
is-
armor's alive. I'm gonna hit and just like tap the chest plate. Like, try not to kill me. I'll be out of you in a day. We're gonna be dealing with vampires and illithids. Fuck illithids. Like, honestly, work with me here for like a day.
There's no response.
I don't think that's alive.
It's not like the plant armor. Oh, this hurts. I'm getting out. Make room.
This is indeed pain.
As you doff the armor, you would see that there are like almost like veined lightning scars all across your body as you clamber
Aw.
out of here. Just hurt.
Oh,
I mean,
As you get the feeling that thing was basically trying to disintegrate you.
Vammer's Vinlead, cursed not with immortality but never half-assing anything. I want to try the armor. This will kill you. I'm wearing the armor.
I mean,
It will kill you if you keep
impressed-
playing.
Impressed Ulysses at least, man. Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's probably never seen that happen
Go,
before.
go, go.
Ulysses is
I'll
just
go.
like sat there with his mouth open, like, what?
That's not supposed to happen.
That's not even the.
Let's
I
go
don't
with
even.
the...
I won't even count that as the top 3 weirdest thing he's been able to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
You can talk
speak
to-
tree.
He can speak tree.
Yes, I'm fluent Florin. Let's go with the second toughest armor we have here.
Yes. One second. As he kind
No.
of leads you across to one of the other sets of armor.
This one not going to kill him this time.
No.
The other one
no.
didn't kill me. It tried, but it didn't.
We tried.
Tried and it nearly did.
That
From how
is
you're reacting.
genuinely impressive. This over here is what was used by one of our prior lords. This is called the Blood-Forged Aegis. If it will allow you its attunement, it is a powerful set of armor, of course. As you would see, this black plate piece with like crimson accents, and it's all like curved, sharp blade pieces. Think like Daedric armor from Oblivion.
Oh fuck yeah!
There is not a single piece of it with anything exposed. You can tell that this is... Actually, Ulysses would explain to you. This was a kind of armor that we call Dayforge armor. It's armor that would allow a vampire to fight in the blazing sun.
You mentioned if it would allow attunement. Is there a... It's like a personality thing? If it doesn't try to eat me like the other suit?
It is more those of good alignment are denied use of it. But you all do not seem like the pious sort, so...
Oi!
I was double checking. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the neutral territory.
How does
Lucas.
chaotic good?
Lucas is good.
I don't think I marked it down.
his priorities might be a little skewed
Granted.
every now and again, but he's technically kind of
I
good.
don't know if I'd still be in the good territory considering I sold out that entire place to the bank. Like, hey, by the way, here's how I can fuck over everyone living in this area.
You also took the fucking the evil hand,
The soul-eating arm.
Yeah, you also took that. Yeah.
You know, you were literally like, my current hand isn't evil enough. Give me
Yeah.
more. Like,
The soul-eating arm took Vanny's dagger, has stabbed several people with it, told the bank, hey, here's how you can fuck over an entire area by making them sell their homes cheap to turn around and sell them super expensive.
yeah, it really
after
does
a
run in the
war.
family.
So, essentially, if you don this armor, you would pass the check. By the way, since you are not good aligned, none of you are.
Really?
Actually, no. Currently, the two good aligned people right now are Xavier and Lucas. Because remember, in this setting, your alignment is not your personal alignment. It is how the
okay.
world views you.
Fair enough.
Damn.
That's
I'm
fair enough.
bad to the
that's
bone.
crazy.
It's
It's considered good alignment because of the fact that you two are publicly known as people who had saved an entire city from freezing to death. You know, in the cold and all of this.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
I'm
makes
good.
more sense.
I'm so curious
I
about mine
would-
now.
I would understand if like really do understand people seeing Lucas as good. Oh yeah. Just in
A
general.
little golden boy.
You're known as chaotic neutral.
What
Oh, yeah.
is Famrus known as?
I'm
Does the
Yes.
family
Lawful
name
neutral.
lawful neutral? Okay.
guessing that counts for me too then? The chaotic neutral?
You're known as one sec, I actually have your guys' things.
Wait, why am I chaotic neutral? What did I do?
I mean, you did slit a man's throat in the
Yeah,
middle.
you did try to
Okay, he
kill
was a
a guy.
slaver, so like.
and that's why you're, it's
get
only
over it.
neutral. That's why it's neutral.
If people had found out about that fact, if that had become public, you would have definitely been into evil.
Evil.
But yours is actually lawful neutral.
Fair enough. That makes
Because
sense
you
actually.
upheld your people's creeds and things like this.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway, back onto the armor, the
Hmm.
Aegis. It is an AC of 20 as heavy armor. Disadvantage at stealth, because it is plated. And you get to pick 2 magical features when you attune to it. Out of Sanguine Resilience, the Crimson Reprisal, Warden of the Night, and Weight of the Damned.
I think I'm gonna need this in a document real quick.
So I can basically give you a quick rundown of all of them, and you can, pick now or later. But Sanguine Resilience gives you when you are pushed below half of your maximum HP, the armor reacts. Tendrils of living blood and metal seal your wounds. You immediately gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus plus your Constitution modifier. And that doesn't reactivate until, after a short or long rest. Crimson Reprisal, when you're struck with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to unleash a burst of necrotic energy. The attacker takes 2d10 necrotic damage and must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be weakened. You can use that feature a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier. Warden of the Night gives you resistance to necrotic damage and dark vision up to 120 feet. Undead creatures regard you as one of their own and will not attack you unless provoked or magically compelled. And once per long rest, you can cast Shadow of Moil with no components required. Lastly is Weight of the Damned. The armor fueled by the wearer's vitality. After every long rest, you sacrifice a small measure of blood. Basically, every morning, you sacrifice 5 points of your own HP to it, and those are essentially semi-permanently lost. You only regain all of the lost HP upon slaying an enemy and letting the armor drink the blood. By bonus action, placing your hand and letting it drink. When it has fully drunk, though, you are able to add on your dexterity, your Constitution modifier to your AC for the next 24 hours.
Okay. And if I unattune from the armor for a while,
Your health
I've
recovers.
okay.
Yeah. Your basically your health recovers by 10 for each day not wearing it.
But drained 5 for each day I don't kill and drain
Yes.
something.
So you basically get to pick 2 of those magical features.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm kind of liking the last 2.
Yoink that shit.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, Decidius, I would ask, may I have the copy paste for the mask?
Yeah, grab that.
Yeah, thank you.
I will be giving you guys, like the copy and pastes after the game.
Yeah, thank you.
I have the list
It's just-
of scrolls I'm taking.
Yes, yes.
Would you like to hear, or would you just rather me just send it to you?
You can just send it to me.
Alright. So let me know if there's anything like I need to reduce anything.
Okay. No, yeah, that seems fine. Do remember to note that they are the enduring scrolls.
What's
roll a
the
D4?
D4?
Yeah.
Roll a D4. If you roll 1, the scroll is used. Otherwise, it becomes reusable. A reusable scroll.
Yeah.
And it's each
I'm
time
gonna
you cast a
quickly be
spell.
right back.
Yeah,
Gonna
each
grab
time you
something.
use the scroll.
Alright, there you go. That I have.
Is there
use
anything
of-
Xavier is looking for?
Hi, hello. I think that was a 2. I was thinking, well, obviously, any guns, if there are if there's anything of that sort here. I was also gonna look.
Checking the list.
A lot of the bard spells are like mind control shit, and like when he doesn't think that's gonna
there is
work.
definitely a gun for you.
Of course. I was looking at the bard spells, a lot of mind control.
Actually,
and I
you won't
just
be able
don't.
to use it.
Oh?
It can only be attuned by a good creature.
Isn't he considered good?
He's
no,
good.
Not a
Non-good.
good creature. Yeah.
Ah,
What is it?
gotta ruin his reputation.
It is a musket called Raven's Requiem.
Hmm.
It's a 1d12 piercing +2 weapon. And it has Echoes of the Fallen. When you reduce a creature to 0 hit points with the weapon, the next attack you make within 1 minute deals an extra 1d8 as the echo attacks. And if you roll a nat 20 on that next attack, the echo instead lets out a piercing wail. All hostile creatures in 10 feet make a DC blah 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 wisdom save, or be frightened until the next turn.
Okay. Probably wouldn't even.
And
Yeah.
Crimson Precision, when you deal damage with the Requiem, you regain hit points equal to your proficiency bonus as you draw essence from them. You can use that a number of times equal to your charisma or dexterity modifier. And Silent Finale. Once per short rest, you can fire the gun silently with no smoke emission or flash. The attack, when done this way, has advantage and does not reveal your position. Creatures immune to being surprised have disadvantage on saving throws against the attack or its effect.
That silence something would be useful, but musket overall probably wouldn't even interest Xavier.
Yes, technically not useful for you.
Second, weird ask. Not weird ask, but specific ask. Because Xavier has had a sniper rifle attuned and strapped to his back for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a musket here, he's probably going to try to look around to see if he can find ammunition for it. Very specifically, it's the sniper rifle of the hollowed sight.
Sadly, the sniper rifle of the hollow sight uses actual bullets, whereas the Raven's Requiem is a musket. It uses, like, powdered balls, like shots, not bullets.
No bullets in the armory, then?
No bullets in the armory.
Damn. I need to make the bullets, then. Okay, cool, gotcha. Then gonna look for any one-handed shields.
One-handed shields.
Like a buckler?
Yes, they do. They have the same shield that Shiana once had.
The snaplock.
The snaplock shield.
It's not a snaplock shield where it literally you use a reaction to deflect an attack, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Yeah, pretty much that. It's a pretty good one.
Mm.
Don't ask how I remember that, because I don't, because I remember getting rid of it for so long ago.
20 AC armor.
You seemed
Is it
really
a
excited about that.
Shield.
Is it an
23
attunement armor?
AC.
Yes.
Or shield?
I believe so it is.
Yes, yeah, because it magically springs out to protect you as a reaction.
It's really good though in moments of critical.
True. I think I'll just take a normal one-hander like a buckler or something.
Ah, yeah, they have plenty of like mundane stuff here.
Yeah. Let me note that down.
I love buckler shields.
I need to when session's over, I need to do like a recount of how many things I actually have attuned. Because you can have up to 3 attuned things.
3,
Yes.
yeah.
3, okay.
Unless you're an artificer.
I get 4.
Armor, and I think my weapon.
I have
But I
my
don't know
eye
if there's
patch, I
anything
have
else.
the helmet.
And then just
I
gonna
have,
do a bit of a
two-
scan
Think I have
of
anything else
the
besides
armory,
the
see if
other
there's
things.
anything that's been like tucked away or put off to the side. Something that's not in open display.
Investigation.
Yay.
I only have 2 attuned items. It's my
I rolled
cloak
2 fours
and
today, or 2
my
fours today. What is this
sword.
shit,
Or
man?
2.
Investigation. I can still bump that up though. 16.
16. As you are searching around, you would find what looks like it fell off of a cabinet at one point and slid down the side. It is an old wooden box that's kind of just stuck between the sides of these 2 like cabinets.
Gonna
As you kind of
try to reach in.
yeah, you reach in, fish it out, just kind of pull it, open the little box. You would see it is a perfectly sealed glass ampule with what looks like a glowing, like kind of shuddering in place a small black orb.
Oh boy.
It looks like the ampule could be thrown and shattered against something.
I'm just writing this down. I suppose I'll take it over to Ulysses and ask him about it.
I have no clue what that is. It must have fallen down there a long time ago.
I assume you just keep not only items of your order or lordship, but also any you tend to come by or obtain from time to time. Whether it be on...
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Identify on it then.
And a wisdom saving throw.
Yay!
Damn, what is? You are having a ball today, huh?
Yeah. Bad roll. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
You don't advance in
is-
science if you have wisdom.
16.
16. As you cast Identify, you would suddenly get this blast of, like, thoughts and otherness that you find familiar to Connor's presence. As you kind of pull it away, there is one thing that ripples in your mind. One word that has actually made you it. As all you can think of is hunger.
Oh no.
As this is one cell of the Great Devourer.
No. Dude, Xavier Madness speedrun.
No, this is this is making him the creator.
This
What are you talking
ampule,
about?
If you toss it out and shatter it against an object, it creates a 200-foot zone. Anything inside of that zone is devoured into the eternal blackness that is their maw.
Is there anything you
Oh,
can
man,
do to
this
get
is
rid
so-
of the zone?
It's really. Oh shit.
No, it goes away after 6 seconds. But anything caught in that zone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
200 foot?
If they
Sorry,
fail, they
Eternal darkness.
automatically take 100 times 1d20.
So evaporated, essentially. My
Yeah.
God.
I can tank it as long
It's
as it rolls a
Kirby.
1. As long as it rolls a 1, I can tank it by 2 HP.
So it tries to fucking Kirby you? That's awesome. That's home.
But yes,
Thank
it will
you.
devour anything in its sight.
Oh my
Including
God.
magical objects, spatial
Buildings?
effects, walls, floors,
Oh,
air.
Damn, okay.
Don't worry.
We will
I-
not open the gate!
I know
Okay.
how to get rid of the aphids.
Bye
So we're just
bye.
gonna information. Gonna nod. Close the box. We're very lucky this didn't fall over and break. Otherwise, everything in here would probably have ceased to exist. Quite literally.
Are you sure you don't want me to take that and put that somewhere safe? Or, actually, maybe it's better if you take it.
Just gonna tuck it away.
Yeah, yes, you take it. Yeah, you take that.
Keep that. No, even if you fail, you can keep that one.
Yeah, just it's to make sure they take that far away from here.
Like he thought
I
twice
have-
about it.
So now I have a plan in case everything goes wrong.
He too has a fucking nuke in his pocket.
I would note,
Dude.
you would know that you
So many
cannot store
nukes.
that in a bag of holding, or take it into any extra plane of space.
I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, as that thing is a direct opening to an old god that has nothing but hunger inside of them.
Fantastic.
Wait,
Wonderful.
the devourer.
I also wanted to do a look around to see if there was anything else of interest,
Okay.
at least to me. So,
Investigation check.
yippee! I don't think I have any investigation. Natural 20.
It's,
Ooh, okay, well I have something very interesting. You would find tucked away, it doesn't state which, so it's up to your choice, the Melody of Ruin. It is a weapon that counts as an instrument.
Shay would love that.
Can be used as both an arcane focus and a weapon, +3 bonus to attack and damage.
+3 weapon, Jesus.
When you cast this, once you have this, once per long rest, if you sacrifice 40 HP to it immediately, you can perform the Dirge of Final Silence, which simultaneously casts Mass Suggestion and Synaptic Static.
Wow.
Sorry,
Whoa.
synaptic static?
You remember
Yeah.
the funny spell that gave us disadvantage because your little sheep son went hey and required a
And everyone
DC
became
20?
stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took that spell, by the way.
Damn.
It's
All
not.
I'm gonna
It's
say
not.
is, sucks that Shay's not here for it. She would use that shit so quickly. Ding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Be stupid!
Oh,
The only thing
Okay.
that our only saving grace, depending on how you have magic split, is it's an arcane spell casting.
oh my god, that is so tempted to take it.
Just yoink it.
I kinda do, because I can sacrifice the 8 HP for it. like-
Actually, you wouldn't be able to wield it. Requires attunement by a bard.
Oh,
That's,
never
that's what I was saying.
mind.
The other saving grace is the fact it's an arcane spell
Aw.
casting, so like a cleric can't use it anyway.
You should give it to Ulysses.
I was.
And tell him to
Damn.
use it.
Damn divine arcane split.
I have something I was gonna look for, like before, like we finish things off here.
Before that, I will bump the item down. I will bump to the next in line.
Okay.
So another thing you find is the Ring of Unending Applause. It is a beautifully polished ruby ring. Once per long rest, when you fail a performance or persuasion check, you can instead re-roll it.
Pretty good for me.
And while on stage or performing, you gain temporary HP equal to your charisma modifier at the start of each of your turns.
It's pretty good for me.
Yeah.
I mean, persuasion is one of my weaker
So
points.
if you like
Ooh,
spend an
performance.
action or two just fucking rocking
Yeah, but he also
out,
said
you can
persuasion.
bump your
Oh.
HP.
Persuasion or performance.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is re-rolling after you have failed. So if you re-rolled and then got, like, you know, advantage for whatever reason, and then it still failed, then you would be able to use the Ring of Unending Applause and re-roll it. It's also not an attuned ring.
I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Thank you.
So you just slip that on.
At least inform Ulysses about the ring and the harp, or like the, what do you call it, the...
He's just gonna pick that up, start tuning to that.
Oh god.
So something he's kind of like looking for after he picked out the spell scrolls. He's curious if he kept if any of these armors date back to when the like if any of these were like trophy armors or like items from the from when they fought the paladins. So he's looking around to see if like he can find anything on those, or if they were or if they kept anything.
They do. here they have an antique set of light armor, which is the Solaris Aegis, the Dawnlight Vestments.
He is the reason why he's taking a
Requires attunement by a good aligned creature.
uh
Okay.
That is you.
That's me. He's taking the reason why he's taking a look. He's trying to see if any of this like kind of like resembles anything that he saw before when he saw the skeleton of his ancestor. Trying to see if sure.
As you are looking at the armor, it doesn't quite match what you had seen on the skeleton of your, descendant, but the symbology is similar. So maybe it's like this is from obviously way earlier in the, sort of religion.
Mm-hmm.
But this does descend down from this.
Predecessor.
Yeah.
Oh, I took a bit more because you said his descendant. I was like, he's got
Yeah,
kids
sorry.
we don't know about.
Wrong way. I went that way when I meant to go that way.
Yeah.
So, it is base AC is 13 plus Dex modifier. It counts as light armor.
Okay.
While attuned by a paladin, you would get Radiant Word of the Dawn. But other than that, you get Sun's Judgment. Once per short or long rest, when you hit a creature vulnerable to radiant damage or an undead/fiend, you may invoke Pelor's Blessing. The attack deals an additional 3d10 radiant damage. The target must succeed on a DC 17 con save or be banished to a prison of radiant chains at the end of your next turn. If this banishment would kill a vampire, it instantly turns them to ash instead. Light of the Last Dawn. As an action once per long rest, you speak a sacred phrase known only to the Knights of Pelor, unleashing divine light from the seams of your armor as you cast Sunbeam, with no concentration requirements for 1
Holy
minute.
shit. Yeah, not.
And allies gain within 30 feet gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus paladin level, which would just be 0.
Yeah, 0. So just 5 plus 0. But yeah, I don't really have a need for it. I think
the last thing would be Vow of the Sealed Knight, which is actually a part of the armor that is a little cursed from their time with the Vampire Lord. You cannot benefit from spells or effects that would cause magical darkness. They immediately fade around you. Undead immediately recognize your presence instinctively and hate you. And at midnight, if you're under the open sky, the armor cries out in lament.
Oh.
Yeah, as cool as this armor is, I think it's best if I don't put this on.
Every vampire will just hate you.
Yeah, it's like
all the vampires were trying to
yeah,
save.
like the vampire just like standing right behind me. He's like, nah, I'm good.
It's
I don't
a
need to.
wrestling shot of the fucking dude like behind him. Like, it's like,
It doesn't say that they act immediately aggressive towards you.
Yeah, but they will. But they will hate me. They will hate me.
He's just kind of now like staring at you like, you fucking.
I knew it. I knew you were. I knew
you stupid. You fucking.
You better not. You
spike out of the pulls the spike out of the vampire. We're here to save you, and your leader. Fine.
Fine. Fine. For now.
Ulysses appears behind you like he's Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
I heard you're pretty
That's the
strong.
only one. That's the only thing.
The only other thing would probably be the same light armor that they have had access to, which is one of the other Mithril sets, Mithril of the Velvet Court.
Yeah, I'm good. I piqued my curiosity about the paladins. Just to double check, the current sun god is called what?
Well, there's Pelor and Sol are the two
Okay.
gods of the sun.
Okay. So the sun god that like has a mark on me is Sol, right?
No, the one that has the mark on you is Sol itself.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused.
You're bringing the
Sol
sun.
are two different things.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
he just
what I'm
asked.
asking, so what I asked is the mark that I currently have is the soul one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Me when I bring the sun into the vampire.
Yeah,
world.
he's
that's
just
good.
he's just like during this time he's just like making sure that his like glove is like fully up.
That is secure as fuck on there.
Yep.
So as you guys, check about, equip yourselves, and ready for the fight ahead, that is where we are going to end it for tonight. With these last little preparations,
Okay.
as next session, you guys will be assaulting the main castle. Or
Yeah.
sneaking
Yay.
in.
I guess they get-
The
I,
Mickey Snake.
I sent them pictures for it, but the armor for the Daywalker from Castlevania, I sent that over. And that was his new fit. I am not beating the evil child of the Vindale's allegations.
How surprised would you be if your uncle is actually your real dad? Because your own dad seems like pretty incompetent compared to you.
Oh yeah, the Daywalker armor, that's basically the kind of vibe you're wearing right now.
Yeah, just the I am here to save people from what?
Me.
I'm here to end your suffering. You're here to get rid of the people who are ruling over us? No.
No.
I'm here to get rid of your suffering. Can't suffer if you're dead.
Fucking Helsinger bitch. Oh my god, it's the Catholic Church. Oh my god, it's the Catholic Church.
Hooray!
Hello,
It's
I am the
it's
Catholic
family.
Church.
All right, guys. I hope you guys
Don't
enjoyed.
worry, I'm
I'll
here
see
to
you
save
guys.
you.
If you're here
Hooray,
for
it's
D&D,
famous.
you will see you
From
guys next
yourself.
week.
Oh shit!
See you guys
it's
then.
famous.
Oh no.
Don't forget to end your streams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ended it. Oh, yeah, I just ended it right now. Like we'll judge you, but like you can